Hi guys, excuse me. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Thank you guys for joining. We appreciate you all. My co-host Wanga Lady, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Special guest Goga, Yoga with Goga is not here as yet, but he will be here shortly. Guys, as you come on in, remember to like up the live, please, and thanks to those that will be catching the replay. We appreciate you as well. Amando, mom, thank you for being here. Unscripted, thank you for being here. The president himself, I think he came in and drop those hearts earlier. My brother Crossdale, pick up yourself. My bro, thank you for being here. Thank you for those lovely green hearts. He's saying, Wanga Lady, blessings, blessings to you, my brother, and he's loving up on Unscripted and Amanda Mom, and also Gogan saying blessings. My brother Ryan, thank you for being here. He's saying he's at HADS. Guys, remember to have your questions. You can start typing your questions. I will start them. Anything you need to know about YT, guys, make use of the opportunity. It's marvelous. It's blessings to you, sis. I'm still on your thingy. Don't worry yourself. Success is your portion, sis. Keep pushing. And she is saying, I bless life, bless and love. Thank you, Sissy. Appreciated. Right back at you. Goga love. My Sissy Watch Queen Cooking is here. Thank you for being here, Sissy. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Guys, the questions can be related to monetization, anything, YT on a whole. So if you are monetized and you have question to ask, you can ask him. He will answer. My brother Elduro, thank you for being here. It doesn't limit it. Don't limit your questions, guys. Anything on your mind, ask, please, and thank you for the like, Sissy. And if you can share the live out, it will be appreciated. Marvelous said, hi everyone. And like done, thank you, bro. Appreciated. Good night, everyone. Blessings and love for my sissy watching. Sis, you know your girl don't watch shorts. I don't know how my finger catch a shorts. And trust me, I'm loving those vacay pictures of you. Blessings in abundance to you and your family. Auntie D, blessings to you. Still having problem at stage 2. Um, um, Perhaps it's a good time for you to write the question and I'll start. So if Goga can answer it off and he will. So shoot away with that question, sis. You never know. Let's see. But with the accent, we have to be careful. Always learning, supporting by to support for you a while. Stopping by to support you for oh my god. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you, my sister. Let me warm you up though. Let me warm you up. And yeah, I did warm you up. Let me go back to the chat via YT. Let me go back to the chat via YT. And also, subscribe chat mode is already on. So if you see anyone, guys, that you don't have, feel free to love on each other. Thank you for stopping by. Always learning appreciated. Thank you for your support. Good afternoon. Bless life and everyone. Auntie D, shoot your question so I can start. Question: why watch hours go up and down? Very good question. So let me start at one. Goga, greetings. He's not here as yet, sis. It's not normally he don't come in at the beginning. The guest doesn't come in at the beginning. So shoot your question, guys. Remember, he is at it's past midnight on his side. So if we get the questions up and running when he comes in, we'll just put them to him and then hopefully he can go back to bed. I'm Marvella from Learning. Always learning. It's Marvella Love. Blessings from Watch Queen Cooking. Michelle is here. Thank you for being here, guys. Shoot your questions. Shoot away your questions. Auntie T. Blessings from Watch Queen. Always learning. Say Watch Queen is saying blessings. I Watch Queen from Always Learning. And Watch Queen is saying hi to everyone. So thank you, guys. Shoot your questions. They will be answered. And also, if you don't have Always Learning, connect to her. She said she is only stopping by for a short while to support. If you have any question to Always Learning, you can shoot it. Question: can we visit other live stream while we are streaming our own twin? Can we use alias name and watch other persons once? Okay, I think I'm going to leave this question to Goga, but I can give you my bit. Once you are streaming as a host, stay on your live stream. If you have other Gmail account, or the president himself is here, so let me add him. So I reserve my answer to that one, and he will answer you. Let me add him to the stage. And so fire the questions away, guys. The president is here. He's at ads. So fire away, guys. Fire away. He has an academic that was given to him by YT. So you will be getting facts, not fiction. So fire those questions away. Auntie D, I'm not seeing your question. I'm so not seeing your question, Auntie D. Guys, fire those questions away. Shirley, thank you for being here. How are you doing, dearest? How are you doing, sis? Thank you. Appreciated. I'm not seeing my co-host though, but it's okay. Probably she is still sleeping. Shoot those questions. I also have some questions to assist, but it's best you guys have them. My brother Ryan, how are you doing? Hope all is well. I sincerely hope all is well. Let me Wanga lady. JSY Sissy, thank you for being here. Big up yourself too, my Sissy. There's another question. Is Restream software okay with YouTube? If so, why do we? Okay, good question. And make sure to start it. Come on, Auntie D. It's Marvella. And it's Marvella. You should have your question about the looping. You should have your question about the looping also, because you had concerns.
Blessed, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, bro. Loud and clear.
Okay, cool. Just put a star for me on all the questions. I'll be able to see them.
Just put a star.
Just tap for me all the questions that have been asked. Oh, I see you already doing it. Okay. You're always seasoned and ahead. So perfect.
Yeah.
Give me like a few minutes. Let me just get some tea.
No
Um,
worries. Do your
now
thing. When you
it's
unmute your mic, then I will add you to the panel.
okay, cool.
So then I know
Yeah,
you are ready.
guys, just give me a few minutes. I just need to get some tea because it's like almost 2 in the morning here,
Yeah,
so I had to
go get your coffee.
wake up for this. So blessed knows it takes a ceremony to get here.
So get your questions, guys. Any questions? If you are recently monetized and you have any question, how to upload, what are the steps? Blessings to you, my CCJSY. Thank you for being here. What are the steps? Uh, One guy saying she is listening. Hope everyone is okay. Still in the kitchen. Okay, my sissy, got you. Love to all. She's also saying hello to Goga. So thank you guys. We appreciate you. Look at my brother Rob on Child of God. Thank you for being here. So shoot your questions, guys. Shoot your question. Is looping safe? Question about interactive versus silent stream, muting mics. Come on, guys, shoot them. Thank you. It's marvelous. Thank you very much. Shoot your questions. Shoot your questions. He will be with us soon, guys. He will be with us soon. Shoot, shoot, shoot away. Questions on thumbnails, titles, niche. Do you have to stick to your niche? Verification, your Gmail account as contact. Come on, guys. Come on. Reuse content. Reuse content. Can you reuse your own content? Because that's also on the reuse content. Analysis. Come on, I have also passed. Charity, thank you for being here. Greetings to you as well. I know you are at work. Guys, remember to thumbs up the stream, please, and thanks. Thumbs up the live stream. I appreciate it. And if you can share it, it's also blessings to you too, sis. Blessings to you too. Anything on reuse content? Watch Queen is loving up on Charity. Steps to take when you are uploading as a monetized channel. Are you allowed to promote, um, do paid promotions, etc.? Come on, guys, shoot the questions. And always the music, guys. Do I need to lower the music? Do I need to lower the music? Is it okay? Is it okay? Or I need to lower it? Let me start answer this question. Okay, thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the feedback on the music. Enough appreciation. Enough appreciation. MZ, thank you for being here. How are you doing? Any questions, sis? Any question? Do you have any question? Miss Music, okay, sissy. Thank you, sis. Any questions, sis? Any questions? YT related? Shoot it away, it will be answered. Because we need to strive in confidence, knowing that we are on the same part to avoid strikes. What's the difference between strike and barbarian? So shoot the questions away, guys. Shoot them away. MZ from Watch Queen Sis. Watch Queen from MZ. Greetings to all Team Bless and Tribe Goga family. Right back at you too, my bro. Right back at you. Question: what's the difference between earn watch hours? Good, very good question. Very good question. Come, guys, think about those questions. So the president. Do I have it on the right layout, bro? I have layout number 2.
I think I just see the banner. I don't see anything.
Yeah, I'm going to take away the banner
Okay.
and put you to the
I think should be layout number 4, probably.
number 4.
Yep.
What did I do? What did I do with Goga?
You selected a different layout, so you just need to drag me to where you are.
Great. Did I miss any question? Let's life journey, blessings, sis, and everyone. Brother Barry, big up yourself. Do you get watch hours? Okay. Sis, did Goga go to go away, Charity? Put down your phone. Put down your phone. Questions, Charity. Come with your questions and be a good girl. Come, guys, keep the questions coming. I think I need to unstar some of the stuff that I star so you can focus on the questions only, right?
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone, how are you doing? Mavella, welcome. Miss Mavella is in the building. Auntie D, Auntie D, welcome.
Auntie D was
Mavella,
on your stream yesterday.
yeah, she was in class. She's starting the challenge.
Yeah.
Mavella, you need to look for me. I think you should be at the Sunday service. Then I see Sherry Lati. I think I've seen Sherry Lati somewhere. Oh, you guys come from Blessed. You know, I've always wanted to have these names. The good thing at least I'm connected to your channels. I know I'm connected to you guys.
I'm
Um,
always sending them over.
yeah, I've seen them. They do come. They do come and they leave very beautiful comments.
Mhm.
They do come. So it's nice to put names to them in your community. I'm always asleep, guys. That's why you've never seen me. I'm always dead asleep, unless I'm raided, unless I'm a sleep raider. I'm always dead asleep at this time of the night because
But you're
it's
always in the bush
yeah.
sometimes.
And sometimes I'm always in the bushes waiting to be raided so that I can wake up at what's the name of that lady? Country girl
Love.
Tony, country girl Tony, and the rest. So it's always nice to wake up sometimes to these other streams, and I have no idea. Like that's how I met. I think it is because of Blessed I met country girl Tony, and I wouldn't have known her because I woke up in the morning and I found myself there, and I'm like, where is this place? So I connected, and then I said, I think this was a blessed raid, so let me just connect to your house, and that's how we grow, guys. Um, yeah, but shush, I was not reading the comments. Barry walking exercises in the building. Welcome, Barry. Nice to see you. Jazzy, I love the Jazzy name. Always learning. Welcome, Michelle Lifestyle. Michelle is on the road to 1,000.
She's at 800 and something. I'm not sure
Yeah,
if
she's
you could.
at 900. I think I was watching her videos yesterday. Michelle, you need to look for my sister Zelen and just tell her that I've sent you. I think you'll be at 1K. Just look for her tomorrow. Just look for her tomorrow. If you can wake up at some point, just go to a live stream and just say that I've sent you. She will round up your numbers to 1K. Zelen Cook in Paradise. She has a standing promise to my community that anybody who's ever at 900, she'll round up to 1K. And she's done an amazing job at that. So just watch a couple of her videos. You can even leave her comments like while we are in this live stream. Watch like 3 to 5 of our videos and just she will know. And then apply the lessons we learned yesterday about comments, and then it can it can give you at least a bit of an idea. Don't go and say sent by Goga. Just go and say something different. She will know that you're from my community. um Okay. Goga, I'm always absent from your classes. Watch pin, not a problem. Life is always life pin. We're on different time zones. You can always catch the replay. That's why that the academy is there for people who need to catch the replay. It's perfectly fine. I see Elsie Knight. Welcome, Elsie. Uh, Carlos is in the building. Welcome, Carlos. How are you doing, Carlos? That is Rob on Courage. Um, Always learning. Yes, we are always learning on this YouTube street. I don't know if there's anybody I've missed on the chat. Blessed is trying to keep me up because I'm a bit slow because it's late at night. Crossdale, welcome, Crossdale. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, and thank you so much, guys, for having me here. I was told that you guys had requested for us to have a Q&A. So I just told Blessed we'll have to work on a date that works. And today happens to be that beautiful day that we can take on these questions and just have a conversation. Let's make it very interactive rather, because it is better that way. You'll understand things better that way. Don't think of it as me giving you a solution. Think of it as you asking a question based on what you're dealing with, and then we make it like a conversation. We make it like a conversation. To those of you who don't have me, my name is Goga. You can check out my channel at Yoga with Goga if you're not connected to it. To give you a sense of what I do there on the channel, I do a lot of things, but one of the things that I've found a lot of, I think one of the things that made me find my voice on YouTube is tutorials. I like teaching. I like researching. I like learning, like always learning. I like that name. I say it on the stream. I like learning. The nature of my work involves a lot of research, and once I do research, I have to report my findings. So for me, I approach my YouTube channel the way I approach my day job. It's just that my day job has more standards, but on YouTube I can be playful with my skills. I can never do half the things I do on YouTube in my normal job. I'll probably be fired or something like that. But I do like doing reading. I do like researching, and I do like sharing the things I find out. And for me, knowledge is very crucial, and I believe knowledge is meant to be shared. I don't believe knowledge is supposed to be kept. I think it's a lesson that I learned because I'm also a yoga instructor. And one of the things I learned from my masters was knowledge is meant to be shared with the community. You don't keep knowledge to yourself, otherwise, it's going to go to waste. You share it to the next person, and the next person will share it to the next person, and the next person will share it to the next person. And it becomes like a ripple effect, and you have a community that is enlightened, it's informed. And that is literally why I'm on YouTube. When I'm not doing YouTube tutorials, I also like speaking to content creators across the world. So I do have a show every Sunday. If you miss my classes happen every Wednesday, but it's usually I think about 12:30 Eastern. And I do have the Sunday service. The Sunday service is an opportunity for us to speak to content creators from different parts of the world so that they can come and share their experiences. I normally just pick people from YouTube. I don't interview celebrities or anything. I just pick people within the community, and we shine a spotlight on them so that people can get to know who they are, what drives them. They can give us tips when it comes to content creation and things like that. And yeah, that has become a blessed place to be every Sunday. In case you miss the academy on Wednesday, you can always check in for the Sunday service, and you can get a blend. Sunday service is more fun. Wednesday, I'm a bit strict. People say that I'm a bit strict sometimes, and sometimes it's because you need to get the job done. But Sunday, you'll find it very light and easy. In fact, people enjoy the Sunday service more because I think it's more relaxed and it's just, Google is not going to give us homework or things like that. We're just going to listen. Yep, and that's it. Occasionally, I drop videos, but I did make a decision sometime last year. I realized I excel more in streaming. So for me, I identify myself as a live streamer. For me, when I post videos for leisure. I don't post videos for anybody to watch. I post videos because I realized I needed to just keep my editing skills up to date. Because sometimes if you don't do these things, you get rusty. You can get rusty and you can end up losing the skills. So I try as much as I can to. I drop videos occasionally, just to test my video skills. But I'm a live streamer. One of the things I believe in is pick one struggle, perfect it, and excel in it. So for me, I excel in live streams, and I think live streams are the identity of my channel. Live streams do very well on my channel. Um, I'm still growing. I would like to think I'm still growing. I think I've done I probably have nearly over 1,000, nearly 1,000 live streams right now. So I do have considerable experience when it comes to live streams. Community management. I love community. I love collaboration. And I also like helping people grow because it takes a village. You must have had Blessed Life Journey say, team, leave no one behind. That is a mantra I live by. I don't believe in anybody should be left behind on these YouTube streets. There is enough cake for everyone to bite. Just because you're at a certain level on your YouTube journey does not mean that you should not be supported. I believe in big support. I believe in community, and I believe that that's what makes us grow on this particular YouTube. Okay, I think that is a very long introduction, but at least it gives you a sense of who I am. I'm always told that you need to position yourself. Hey, Jody, welcome, Jody. I'm told you always need to position yourself when you're in a new space. So this is I'm used to be the one asking the questions, But today, I guess I'm the one being asked the questions. So I'm going to accept it with a lot of humility. So thank you so much, Blessed, for having me here. I think we can start. That's my long introduction.
It's always a pleasure to have you here, bro, and thank you for picking up the offer based on the poll. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, and thank you for that awesome introduction. We appreciate you. I'm seeing the questions in. I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Uh, then you can go into the questions by the chat. You mentioned yoga.
Yes.
How important it is to have a niche and to stick to the niche, or can we at some point move away from that niche?
That's a good question. When you're starting off on YouTube, try everything that you can under the sun. Don't limit yourself, because unless you're very specific on what you want to do. Sorry guys, let me just adjust my camera. I feel it's too far. I'm saying once you're starting off on YouTube, take your time, explore everything, cook, do fitness, dance, create, do DIY, mukbang, ASMR, travel vlogs, reviews, unboxing, anything, village content, culture, shopping, exploit all. Walk, Barry's walking exercise, makeup tutorial, beauty, fashion, exploit all, finance, technology, education, until you find that which resonates with you. So for me, when I started off on YouTube, I started off as a yoga channel. Sometimes when I look at my channel, I feel like some tinge of regret, but no, I'm speaking from a place of privilege now. Because I limited myself to one particular thing when I started my YouTube channel, and that did not necessarily peak. What peaked on my channel was the tutorials, the YouTube conversations, the connections, the community building, the collaborations. That's what peaked. Eventually, you find your voice. You start off, mix it up, because when you're starting off on YouTube, you're never really sure what we are doing. We are just trying to put ourselves out there. So I always advise people who are getting onto YouTube, don't niche down so early. Give yourself room to figure out what you enjoy doing. There's something you'll always naturally gravitate towards, and that becomes your content. That becomes the thing that you can be putting more effort into, rather than focusing on focusing on one thing, yet your passion lies in something else. So when you're starting off, explore as much as possible. But when you start getting serious and you realize that you have the discipline and consistency, you will narrow it down to something that you think that you're enjoying doing more. And that becomes now your niche. But people also moving from the niche. People nowadays are moving from the niches. People can cross niches nowadays. People are opening more than one channel. When they realize that one channel is excelling in one particular niche, maybe you are a reactor in one channel, and then maybe you are like a chef in the other channel. You can't be a reactor in a chef channel. People expect you to be cooking in a chef channel. But when you're reacting, that's a different story. You can't be doing music content. Let's say like you're a music producer in one channel, and then you decide to cook in the same channel. It does not make sense. You get the point? So eventually you'll always gravitate towards something you're passionate about, and that becomes your niche. And so you'll end up dedicating so much time in that particular niche, and you'll perfect it as you go. So don't limit yourself too early. It normally kills a lot of channels. Exploit all, and then you'll find your voice. You'll find something that you'll naturally love. For me, I love teaching, and that's it. If you come to my channel, you'll always find it. I always make it an educational moment. Just naturally. As much as I'll crack jokes, almost like a blend of comedy in there, but there'll always be something educational you'll pick from it. I hope I've answered
True.
you. I've answered
Thank
you,
you.
Bless.
Thank you for that answer. What about our about section and what should be stated there, and then you can answer the speak out to us on our user or unique username.
But yeah,
I mean,
your about section is your introduction to the world. So how do you introduce yourself to the world? Most of us have not defined who we are. You're on YouTube, but you've not created an identity. There's a live stream I did, and you guys can go check this out on my channel. It's called Who Are You, Darling? That is the title of the live stream. It's one of the most popular live streams I've ever done. I did it last year. Just I think it must have been last year. Who are you, darling? And it was like it started off as a joke, but that live stream made a lot of people. It provoked a lot of people in a good way. How do you identify yourself? How do you introduce yourself to the world? You can't have a blank description section on YouTube. You can't. It's like when you're some of you when you're looking for a job, you must provide a resume or a CV. You must give when you're going to give a speech somewhere, you must like have a biography. How does the world how do you introduce yourself to the world? My name is Goga, I'm a yoga instructor. In this channel, I talk about YouTube tutorials, tips, and hacks. And when I'm not talking about hacks, I'm interviewing other content creators in my community to be able to tap into their knowledge and share it with their community. New videos uploaded every Tuesdays or every Wednesdays and Sundays. That is a description. It speaks for itself. So make sure, and you only have 1,000 characters to do that assignment. 1,000 characters. There's AI nowadays. You can go use these AI tools to go and curate a description for your channel. 1,000 characters. It is a very short paragraph. You can't even do much. 1,000 characters. Write your description. Introduce yourself to the world. I am a mother. I am a daughter. I am a wife. In this channel, expect to see my family and I. Say something unique about your channel. I am Barry walking exercise. I am Watch Queen cooking. In this channel, expect to find very delicious recipe on Caribbean meals. I am Robon. I am Robon courage. This is a space to be encouraged by the scriptures. Make sure there's a definition to who you are when somebody lands on that particular channel. The name, your name can signal what people expect to be on their channel. There are people like us who use our own names on YouTube, and that leaves us open to doing any other thing under the sun, because Goga can be cooking, Goga can be dancing, Goga can be walking, Goga can be exercising, Goga can be reacting, Goga can be doing a lot of things. But there's some of you limit yourself with your names in the sense that, for example, you call yourself Watch Queen Cooking. Let me use this as a let me use you as an example. Sis. Watch Queen Cooking. If I come to your channel and I found you doing something else that is not related to cooking, I'll be like, what is going on here? Sometimes your channel name is a signal to what you do on your channel. So Watch Queen has already limited herself to a particular niche, cooking. If you ever found Watch Queen doing a dancing or entertainment, you'll be like, aren't you supposed to be cooking? Why are you like dancing? Why are you like doing content why are you doing beauty? Why are you doing a makeup tutorial? It's cooking. It's cooking. So you get where I'm going with this. So your name sometimes is a signal to the kind of content you post on YouTube. And sometimes sometimes the names we choose end up limiting us. So in case you limit yourself on your name and you give yourself a niche, you've already locked yourself. You can never do anything outside that niche. Watch Queen can never be found doing even if she's the best makeup artist in Jamaica. Her channel is Watch Queen Cooking. It is not called Watch Queen Makeup Tutorial. But somebody like Shedeen Johnson Family Lifestyle can get away easily with doing makeup because it can be part of the Shedeen family lifestyle. I wake up in the morning, I prepare breakfast for the husband and the kids, and then I go and do my makeup. It's part of the lifestyle. That one she can get away with it easily. She can get away with it easily. So it is the name you choose. It can either like completely imprison you into a niche, or it can also like leave you open to possibilities. So as you're thinking about your content and what you want to share with the world, the name you use is also very crucial in the sense that the broader the name, the better it is for you. Blessed Life Journey. Blessed Life Journey. The possibilities are endless. It's a journey. A lot of things can happen on that channel. One day we may be cooking, one day we may be dancing, one day we may be traveling. It's a blessed life journey. So the name we choose sometimes it's very crucial. It's very crucial. It's very crucial. Um, let me just say this. As a raw vegan channel, I've had someone request something cooked food, but it goes against the essence of my channel. I can't go outside of it, so it is limiting, but I can still branch out and grow. Absolutely. If you're very specific about your mission on YouTube, well and good, stick to it, because if you decide to do other things people are throwing your way, you will get distracted. And then you will get so frustrated because you don't even enjoy doing that particular thing. You'll be making content because people are telling you what to make rather than what you enjoy doing. I know they always say the audience is the king, but on YouTube, the rules can be changed. On YouTube, you share with the world what you enjoy doing, and you hope you find a community that will enjoy what you are doing. Okay. uh, if there are people who love cooking, they will go to cooking channels. There are people who love like listening to scripture, and you just encourage them, they will come to your space. So don't like limit yourself. Don't like limit yourself, and don't be pressured to do things that are going against your what you want to do on YouTube. So I think that's what I would say. um Okay, so Goga, so it's okay if I add on my name. No, Watch Queen, I was just using that as an example because you said Watch Queen, cooking, traveling, and more. Watch Queen, cooking, traveling, and more. Cooking and traveling already have limited you, and more you are giving possibilities of what could happen. And then your channel handle is also very important. So in addition to your channel name, make sure you pick a handle that is very easy to be searched. Nowadays it's very difficult to get people using their YouTube names, but you can find them easily using their handles. At Yoga with Goga, at raw footage, at Blessed Life Journey, at Watch Queen Cooking, Traveling and More, at Shedeen Johnson, at Auntie D TV. Make sure your handle is very clear, and it's not like at Regine Rainbag 1 2 3 4 5 7 8 9 10. What is that? Make sure your channel name and your handle almost resemble. So if my channel name is at Regine Rainbag, my handle should also be something closer to that, unless it is reserved. That's a different story. So I think that's what I would say. That's what I would say in terms of your description, and also your channel handle, and also things like links. In case there's certain links you need to put on your channel, things like Instagram, buy me a coffee, things like maybe a website that you run and you want to promote your business or something. Put those things on your channel. Don't put them on the description. YouTube gives you an option to add links that are distinct and they stand out. You can go check my YouTube channel and you will see how I've arranged those things. It gives you a very distinct way of playing around with space because you must take advantage of the space. Um, body walking exercise for your health.
Touch. Oh,
Oh,
touch.
sorry.
Touch on verification and us putting our YouTube Gmail account too our
Ye-
about section, and then you can. From my
yes.
side, I'm good.
No, and yeah, and also in the about section, avoid putting your email, the email that is linked to your YouTube channel. Create another email, and I've talked about this in my academy. You can find this content on my channel. Uh, don't put the email that is linked to your channel on. Don't put it on your. I'm just trying to check what Barry's handle is. Just
It's good. It's good.
Barry walking exercise for your health. Barry, the only problem with your handle, it is too long. And I told you this before when
I
I
need
was
to
talking.
take off. Yeah.
You may need to make a decision to shorten that handle because it is not complete. It stops at hair because you are trying to get Barry walking exercise for your health, but handles have limits. You cannot go beyond a certain character. So you can even just say Barry walking exercise. That's it. That's a complete handle on its own. Barry walking exercise because that is what you do. That is all you do. And then the name stands out as Barry walking exercise for your health. And then the handle just stops at Barry walking exercise for health, maybe. It can even be for health. I think when you put Barry walking exercise for health, it will stand out. It will finish. You'll get to put it. It will finish on the handle. So it's something you can think about. But yes, don't put the email that is linked to your channel on your about section because that is making your channel vulnerable to attacks by somebody who may be people who have bad mind, as the Jamaicans will say. They may come and lift that email, and they may end up like compromising that email, and then your channel ends up being exposed. So you don't want to put the email that is linked to your channel. You want to create a distinct email that you communicate with in case somebody has to reach out to you. Your contact information is also very important on YouTube, guys. Your contact information is very important on YouTube. How will people reach out to you? Put an email that people can access. Don't put avoid things like your phone numbers. Phone numbers, I think, are very private unless it's a business phone number. That's a different story. But avoid putting very personal information on places like YouTube because you are exposing yourself. Uh, because sometimes I think in the spirit of trying to like look good to our supporters and our community, you're like, oh, I'm an open book. I like putting my information out there. Remember that you have a family. Remember you have people in your life who are not on YouTube. You don't want to compromise their security or anything like that. Avoid things like phone numbers, unless you get a distinct phone number for that purpose. Um, that's all I would say about your about section. It takes time. Pick one struggle at a time. Don't change your name and handle unless it's really necessary because you can only do that twice every 14 days. So if you go and change your name and then you realize you made a mistake and then you change it again and then you make the mistake, you will be stuck with the mistake for 14 days before you're able to correct it again. The same thing applies to your handle. So think about it carefully, write it down if you need to before you now make a decision on the kind of things that you want to do. Use the AI tools in case you can't think of what to say about yourself. Just go to ChatGPT on these other platforms and just tell ChatGPT, please write for me a description on my channel. My channel focuses on walking to improve health, especially targeting age groups between da 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 da. I walk every morning with my wife. Please curate a description around the same thing. It will write for you a very nice description, and then you just go and change. You go tweak. You remove things that are not necessary, and that helps you at least now structure the channel. You end up looking more professional, and even anybody think of your channel as a place that anybody can land. One day the king or the president may be watching that channel. The first thing people normally run to go and see is like, who's this person? Who's Goga? They go to your description. Make sure your description is worth anyone's attention and they click on it. Over to you, Bear Blessed. My handle, only the line says, my handle is nowhere near my channel name, and I've been afraid to change it because I already have over 500 subs. What will you do? change it. Change it, but I think you'll find always learning may be reserved. If you don't find it, get something close to it. It can be called always learning tips or something like that until you find that it's available. Uh, just because you have over 500 subs, I've changed my handle and I've heard of, I've changed my name on YouTube and I had over 10,000 subscribers. It did not affect me in any way. It was difficult at first because people are used to calling me Yoga with Goga, but now they had to like stick with Goga because I was taking a new channel direction. So always learning, you will be evolving on YouTube. You'll be evolving. Don't be afraid to change things, especially deep down, you know you need to do it. You're going to be evolving at 500, at 1,000, at 5,000, at 10,000, at 100,000. You will still be evolving. So don't be afraid to make those decisions where you can change your channel, reflect your evolution as a content creator. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to evolve. It's okay to evolve. So change it. Change it so that it aligns to your name. Let me just check your name real quick. I see what it looks like. Always learning. Always learning. Could you please type an emoji on the chat? Because I've opened Blessed's chat separately. I don't see your okay. Let me read that message by Auntie D. I am at step 2 of the YouTube Partner Program AdSense application, but YouTube keeps rejecting me. I don't have duplicate AdSense accounts. Auntie D, you may need to look for me privately because AdSense is a bit sensitive because it may involve your personal information like your ID. I want to know the reason why, what reason they are giving you for that rejection, because AdSense is very sensitive. AdSense is very sensitive to things like phone numbers. AdSense is very sensitive to things like countries. AdSense is very sensitive to things like identity. Identity. I want to know why they are rejecting you. I want to know why they're rejecting you so that I can advise accordingly. Always learning. Please type something on the chat so that I can lift your channel and see what. Oh, I've seen it. So always learning. Let me just see. Let me just check your handle real quick. The good thing of having a laptop here. 50 to infinity at least. 50 to infinity at least. Always learning with Mary. Change it. It can be always learning 50 to infinity. It can be something always learning, because, or it can be even at always learning with Mary. Your handle can actually be what your channel is saying. Always learning with Mary. It can be it. At always learning with Mary. So I think it's okay. Unless there's a special attachment you have to 50 to infinity at least. Unless there's a special attachment to that particular handle, I think you can change it anytime. And if you get bored and you realize it's not working, change it back. Just change it back. So Auntie D, AdSense, let's speak privately. I want you to let me know. You can reach out to me on Instagram. Tell me what is the reason. You can just get me on Instagram or write me an email on my email is on my homepage, my bio. Write me an email and send me screenshots so that I can advise from a place of information, because AdSense is normally very sensitive and we need to I don't want to discuss your personal business on a public live stream. So reach out to me and then we can sort out. I've solved a lot of AdSense problems for people, so it's not a problem. We can look at it together. Charity, welcome Charity. How are you doing, Charity? Thank you so much, Carlos. Blessed, I think I've answered the questions. And let me see. Guys. Sorry, I think I was relying on Blessed, but let me see. I've just realized I have the questions, but I can't highlight them. So I'll start with the first question from the top. Mavella was asking, why do watch hours go up and down? The watch hours go up and down because of the activities. YouTube has to reconcile those watch hours and confirm that it is actually real people who are watching those videos. So the reason your watch hours normally go up and down is because YouTube has to like reconcile and confirm whether they were true viewers who are watching your content in the last 24 to 48 hours. So they always keep changing. Post for Mavella, you've been doing silent live streams, because I wake up in the morning and I see you live, and I normally give you a thumbs up when I'm just preparing to go to work. Um, when people come and leave your live stream, that activity, let's say Goga comes, he stays for like 5-10 minutes, and then let's say somebody else comes and stays barely even for like a minute. YouTube has to keep track of those activities. Who stayed? How long did they stay? Okay, what counts as a view? And then once they do that, then they're going to like once they do that, they're going to like now reconcile within 24 to 48 hours, and that's why your watch hours will keep going up and down. They'll never be static. The same applies to people who are monetized. Your revenue will keep going up and down because YouTube has to do reconciliations and confirm that you did not like go and massage your ad. You did not go and start watching your own movies. They have to check for those. Some people like watching their own movies with ninjas and things. YouTube has to do those reconciliations. You may find that your revenue has even gone up at some point, and then the following day it comes down. Yeah, that is YouTube trying to reconcile and says this one was lying on us. This is not proper ad revenue. They have to do those reconciliations. The second question you asked was, can we visit other people live streams while we are running our own streams? Can we use an alias name and watch other people's channels while we are live streaming? Thou shall never. This one I learned from one of my mentors on YouTube. Thou shall never visit another live stream with your. In fact, I think to those of you who know me very well, anytime somebody comes to my live stream and they're live, I always chase them out of my live stream because it is bad for their channel. You're going to lose all the WH that you're looking for in that particular live stream. Get a spare house, the alias, what you're calling alias. Get a spare house to go and visit. But I always tell people, let's say I think there's a sound interference from your side. I always tell people you have no business being in another live stream when you're live. Focus on your live stream. You can always support somebody later. There's always called the replay button. There's always called the replay button. So please, 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 hey Tolman Wagwan. So make sure that you always like pay attention to your live stream first before you start roaming around because you may end up interfering with your watch hours. So you can say, I'm going to dedicate this time, I'm just going to be on my live stream. Once I'm finished, I'm going to now roam around and support people. But if you have a spare device and a spare alias, that's a different story. And if you're doing a silent and you have time to like roam around, that's a different story. But never use your main house. Never use your main house when you're live. Um, is Restream software okay with YouTube? If so, why do they reduce your amount of WH once they transfer from Restream to YT? YouTube will always promote their own app. The Restream and StreamYard WH will always be less than the YouTube WH. Remember this. Remember, YouTube is a business, and StreamYard and Restream are competition. And that is why you notice people, even people who do Restream nowadays, they don't get a lot of views, even on vertical. Even StreamYard, the views have reduced because YouTube realized that all the small content creators were like busy running loops on Restream and StreamYard, and that was like taken away from them. That is why YouTube is improving and even introducing these things like green screen, screencast, because they want people to stay within their platform. So they'll always be less, but it's not much. It's like a difference of 10 hours. It will not be much. It's like a difference of 10 hours. Don't worry, Marvella. The day you become monetized, you'll understand. I know 10 hours is a big deal for you, but for people like us, we don't worry about things like 10 hours. Because 10 hours is nothing. 10 hours is what you make I make 10 hours like in the first 1 hour I'm on a live stream. Maybe I think probably the first 20 minutes I'm on a live stream, I've gotten 10 hours WH. So it's never really a problem. So you have to think of it this way. When you use StreamYard and Restream, they're competition to YouTube. They'll always be they'll take a few hours in there because YouTube sometimes has to reconcile these things. They are much better than YouTube, to be honest. StreamYard and Restream are much better than YouTube as streaming solutions. YouTube is still trying to catch up to streaming. Um, they're getting there, but not quite. Not quite. Don't worry about. They'll just take about 10. Don't worry about 10. You'll always recover the 10. Make sure you do a live stream that you get like over 100 WH. Even if they take the 10, it will not bother you. But yes, there's always like a difference. Auntie D says, okay, I think I answered the question by Auntie D on the YouTube partner program. Mavella is asking, is it okay to loop with Restream? Some say it is against YouTube guidelines to use repetitive content. Yes, it's getting YouTube. That's what I was just. I just said that up there. YouTube has kind of caught. I think YouTube. Let me say this in a very honest way. YouTube caught us. YouTube caught up with us. Let me tell you, Mavella. I think you just known me this year. I think people blame me for starting the loop madness on YouTube. I take responsibility for the loops. I single-handedly am the one who started this loop drama. But YouTube caught up with us. Nowadays, loops are not looping as much. Most of us, when you look at our subscribers, we got them from loops last year. We did get them from loops last year. But YouTube caught up with us. YouTube has tightened their systems. When they see you using things like Restream and doing loops, they're not promoting it. That is why when you see somebody has started a loop video, you get like, yeah, you have 100 people watching. And then in about 30 minutes, it comes back to zero. The systems can detect nowadays what is a real live stream and what is a loop live stream. So it's unfortunate. And I think I need to talk about this in one of the classes in the academy. They have tightened their systems. The only thing you have to make sure you can do repetitive content on Restream, but just never go and repeat it again without. Let's say, for example, we are doing this live stream, and I've just explained to you an answer right now, Mavella. If I come and explain the same thing again, and then Blessed goes and makes it a loop video, then she makes it a loop video again the following day, she will be slapped with reused content. The loop video you do, make sure it is the only one on your channel. Even if it did very well and it gave you like 1 million, there's a video that gave me 1 million views on YouTube, a loop video. I've always been tempted to repeat it, but then when I remember, no, I'll be slapped with reused content. I just say, Goga, stop being greedy. So I say, let me look for another one. Thou shall never have similar videos on your channel. Don't do that, especially when you're about to get monetized, because they are going to check your channel, they will find it, and they will refuse your monetization because they will say reused content. So don't repeat anything. If it's a loop video, do one and make sure it does not match any other on your channel. Watch Queen is saying, do you have to wait until you are 4,000 fully monetized to give your information to YouTube? No, you can, once you get half monetized. Marlon, nice to see you. Thanks so much. Bless up your nice clean self, Marlon. Once you get 3,000 watch hours, you start the AdSense process, Watch Queen. Nowadays, you no longer need to get to 4,000. The only thing you have to know about 4,000 and 3,000 is this. When you get 3,000 watch hours, you get half monetized. You access super chats, super stickers, and memberships. When you get 4,000, they will introduce ads to your live stream. Like Blessed now has ads running on her channel. She's making money from ads. That is the difference between 3,000 and 4,000. But you will give your information even at 3,000, because for you to get even monetized at 3,000, you have to provide information to YouTube for the AdSense to be set up. But you will cash out, I think, at 4,000. You'll cash out at 4,000 thereabout. Auntie D says, I think we're on that step too. You said we're going to talk privately. Michelle says, when you see a video, say click-through rate is something to be concerned about. Yes, Michelle Lifestyle, I've talked about this. Your click-through, doubt to power, nice to see you. Your click-through rate is something you have to be concerned about. There are some things called metrics on analytics. Click-through rate, average view duration, average percentage viewed, those kind of things. They're very important for your channel. When people see your video on YouTube, how many people are clicking on it? That is the click-through rate. When the click-through rate is high, it means that your thumbnail is so good that you're tempting people to click on it. That is why you'll notice that the click-through rate on some shorts is very high than your regular videos. When you have good thumbnails that are striking, those thumbnails that are like tempting people to click on them, your click-through rate is going to be so high. Why? Because the thumbnail is inviting, it is tempting, it is asking some, it is just telling people, click on me, click on me, click on me. And that is why, in case your click-through rate is higher, YouTube is going to promote that video because the algorithm will be saying, a lot of people are looking into this video. You should promote it in the recommendations. It is something that you need to be concerned about. Click-through rate, average percentage viewed, how long are people watching that video, how long are people staying on the video. Those are very important details.
Bro,
Norman,
bro,
yes,
bro.
let's, yes.
1 minute before you move on thumbnails. If you are doing live streams every day, and you create one customized thumbnail for your stream without being can you be slapped with reuse content with your thumbnails?
Yes. So before you get monetized, and if you're using the same thumbnail for your stream, try to create a difference, because the problem with YouTube sometimes is very unfair. When you get your you get your 3,000 or 4,000 watch hours, then you apply for monetization. Then those guys on the YouTube offices, they're busy looking at your channel, and then they see, huh, why do you have thumbnails that look the same? They end up assuming that the video is the same, yet it is so different. Create a distinction. You can use the same thumbnail, yes, but you can say day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 on the thumbnail. So if you're very keen, you can go check like my thumbnail for the Sunday service. It is really the same thumbnail, but there's always a difference. The difference is the person, the guest. That is the only person who becomes different on the thumbnail. And also the episode number is added on the thumbnail. So you can be saying day 1, day 2, day 3. Blessed, I don't know what live this is. Is this like your, what number is this? I don't know what number the live stream is, but this thumbnail should have something like the number on top, episode 300 or something like that.
400 and 400 and
Episode
four.
400, yeah, just as an example, episode 400 and something, it needs to be
Yeah.
somewhere on the thumbnail, so it creates a distinction, because yes, your thumbnails will end up looking the same. So you want to like you just create something different. I learned this from one of my YouTube partner managers. They said, Goga, you can have the same thumbnail, but please create a difference and say day 1, day 2, day 3. That's what we look for sometimes when we're looking at thumbnails. Something that distinguishes them, so that somebody does not assume it is the same thing. And that really helps your channel stand out, and you'll not get into problems with when you apply for monetization. I hope I've answered that question.
Four.
This, yeah, the next question is by Anti-DTV. Said, I have also passed the 3,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscriber count. I think that one we've answered. So congratulations, you're half monetized. I see the subscribers, watch hours, and views fluctuating even after YouTube has recorded it in the studio. You will see a higher number on one day and a smaller number on another day. Yes, they will keep changing because we lose watch hours daily. We lose watch hours daily. We lose views daily because YouTube is always reconciling. YouTube has a cycle of reconciling, and if your YouTube channel has been in existence for over 1 year, you'll always be losing things every day, because after 1 year, you start losing all the watch hours you accumulated, in the past year every day. So we are always losing watch hours every day. So that's why you have to stay active on the channel so that you don't notice things like that. Otherwise, if you're not very active, it will be annoying you every single time. You'll be looking at those things and it will just be making you so stressed for no reason. Somebody like Blessed does not even know. I'm sure Blessed does not notice her watch hours. It's not even something that bothers her because she's always been live streams daily anyway. So the channel is very busy. She can't even like She has no time even to notice things like that. But for somebody who's looking to get monetized, that those numbers really annoy them. I remember when I was looking for this was like 3 years ago, and before I became monetized, and I was looking for my watch hours. I used to notice every single WH I have earned on a live stream. Even if YouTube decided to take like 10, it used to annoy me. There's a day YouTube took 400 WH. I closed my laptop, I went and slept. I cried a bit. 400 WH gone like that. People are supporting by running my playlist. So those are things that happen before you become monetized. When you become monetized, you start having different problems. You'll not even be worrying about things that you'll be worrying about things like revenue. You'll be worrying about things like views. Views become a problem, I think, when you become monetized, because the more the views, the more the money you need to make. So, but don't worry, these numbers are going to be fluctuating a lot, and you're noticing them now because you're waiting to be monetized. You're noticing them now because you're waiting to be monetized. The day you become monetized, it will not even bother you. It will not even bother you. Um, not even bother you. So that's my answer to you, Auntie D. Mavela says, what is the difference between earned watch hours and public watch hours? So watch hours, YouTube has this YouTube analytics is very crazy. It normally lumps up watch hours, all of them. Like it lumps all you also get watch hours from shorts, yeah? You get watch hours from shorts, you get watch hours from your videos, you get watch hours from anything. Anything that somebody watches on your channel becomes WH. Now, public WH, public watch hours, public in the sense that the video must be public. If your video is private, those watch hours are not going to count. You've earned them. Are you getting the difference now? And watch hours and public watch hours. YouTube only counts public watch hours. Public in the sense that the video must be public. You can have watch hours on a video that is private or unlisted. Yes, you did earn, let's say you got 100 WH from this live stream. Blessed Life Jenny has earned 100 WH, but if she goes and makes this live stream private, their watch hours are not going to count because they're not public. Until she makes this live stream public again, that's when the watch hours will count. So always think of it that way. If you ever make a video private or unlisted, those watch hours are not going to be counted. They will be removed. You've earned them, yes, but they're not public. Then you also have to remember that the short WH do not count. Yes, you get hours from short, you earn them, yes, but YouTube does not count the WH from short. There's a very long debate going on between creators and YouTube on why is it that you're not counting the watch hours from shorts? Because YouTube is also trying to be very sneaky, because they know people get a lot of watch hours from shorts, especially because shorts have a viral effect. They go viral. So that's why they remove them from the equation. They remove them from the equation. So I hope that has answered your question. Miss Jazzy, MZ Jazzy is asking, do you get watch time credit on your community wall post? No. That's a good question, Jazzy. You don't get any community any credit from your posts. I see where you're going with this. I'm tired of posting videos, Goga. I am tired of uploading these shorts. Let me just put this community post. Let me share people out. There's nothing you get from those posts. Those posts are great for engagement. They're good for visibility, but you don't get any watch. The best you get is impressions. You get impressions from them. Somebody may see them on YouTube and give you a like. Somebody may subscribe when they see your post in the community, but they don't give you any hours. Remember, hours have to be counted based on what somebody is watching. Even the pictures we post on our communities, there's nothing. We just get likes and engagement from them, but we don't get anything from those posts. But that's a very good question. I think I'll track and do.
While you're on the community thing, can we be penalized for posting stuff on our community, like copyright,
So long
etc.?
as no, just make sure that even the things you're posting on your community, they don't violate community guidelines. That's it. Don't post nudity. Don't post any profanities. Don't disenfranchise any community with your posts. Make sure the posts that go on your community page are very clean and they respect the YouTube guidelines. If the community posts don't respect the YouTube guidelines, you're going to get into trouble. Yeah. So make sure apply the same rules that YouTube. It's their platform, guys. Remember, it is their platform. They can do whatever they want. So if they realize that your community is disenfranchising anybody, they can get rid of you. Very easy. So make sure the community posts don't violate the community guidelines that YouTube always asks you, the ones that you've signed and you've accepted and have agreed to follow. Make sure your community posts don't violate those guidelines. That will be the best advice I will give them. Lavella says, Goga, I think your Sunday service is the same time as mine. Okay, that's will align. Question. Jazzy says, I rarely ever post on my community wall. I forget more than anything. Do you get watch time credit? I think that's why I just answered that. But be posting, share people out. Share people out on your community post. Share announcements. In case you're planning to drop a video this week, announce to your community that you're planning to do something. Make that wall active. That wall will be very important for you. Let me tell you what happens. The trick with that community posts. Let's say, for example, you don't upload anything on YouTube for the next 6 months after getting monetized. YouTube normally says if you don't upload anything for 6 months, they will demonetize you. But if you put a community post on the last day before they demonetize you, they will not demonetize you because it will show activity. Community post is activity. It shows that you are active. Be sharing people out. Just make it look busy. Even if you're not you don't have the time to post your videos. Just make sure that it looks busy. Make sure that it looks busy. Okay, I don't know why my messages come out. Okay, sorry. Always learning. I don't think that wasn't meant for me. Oh yeah, raw footage is asking if your viewers request for something that you're not too familiar with or just don't want to address, what will you do? You can ignore. I do it every time. Sometimes people ask me very outrageous things when I'm on live stream, but I just ignore them. I normally have selective attention. There are certain things I will give attention to, but there are certain things I will not be bothered because and there's nothing they can do about it. It's not that they're going to like force you to do it. They don't do anything. You can actually ignore. Or you can just tell them, I will get back to you. There is power in also just postponing answers to things that you can't address immediately. It gives you time to go and think about it. It gives you time to go and think about it and say, nah, I went and thought about it, I'm not doing it. And it's okay to tell people no. It's one thing I'm learning as well nowadays, that it's okay to tell people no, because I think on YouTube sometimes we feel obligated to be saying yes to everything. I decline appearances on some channels because they don't align with their values, and it's something that I'm learning. In case something does not align with your values, don't do it. Don't do it, even if it's like one of your biggest members, even if it's one of your top sponsors on YouTube. Just tell them I'm not going to do it. If they choose to withdraw their membership, that's a different story. So you have to make sure that you know your values on YouTube. That in case somebody wants to shake that foundation, you can easily tell them no and feel nothing about it. So
As
don't do
you,
something. Yes.
sorry, as you're on the point of saying no to persons, I'll ask you about collaboration. I know collaborations are very important, but sometimes we collaborate with channels that aren't aligned to our goals. Is every collaboration good for our channel? Or
No.
what collaboration should we do then?
A collaboration should be beneficial to both of you as content creators. If I decide to collaborate, like you see, this is a collaboration going on right here. You invited me, we scheduled, we had to look at our calendars, we planned our diaries very well, and here I am. That's a collaboration, and it's offering value because you said Goga people want you to come and answer their questions, and I availed myself. It's a collaboration. I am learning something. I am answering questions. I'm also building community because some of you here who have never seen me, you've already run to my channel to go and check who is this person. I'm benefiting from just being here. just sitting here and just talking. I'm benefiting from it. I collaborate because, and also I'm also benefiting because I trust Blessed Life Journeys community. Let me tell you, there are some people when you collaborate with them, you're even scared of their communities because you know their community is lethal, and you can curate your own community on YouTube. For me, one of the reasons I do collaborations is to build and expand the community. But also I like curating my own community. I don't there's a certain value I like Tribe Goga having as a community. So I will only go to spaces where I feel that value is being advanced. If I have any hesitation or reservation, I will not do it. I will create an excuse. Sorry, I'm busy. Sorry, I can't do this. My schedule is tight, and things like that. There are many ways. Nobody can ever force you to do anything on YouTube. I mean, when you started YouTube, you are alone. When you had that zero subscriber, it was just you and that person. So make sure the collaboration is beneficial. It has to be beneficial to both people are collaborating, and it has to align with their values. Like, don't compromise values because maybe somebody is a big YouTuber and they're going to give you numbers. A lot of YouTubers regret some collaborations that they did because allegedly they collaborated with a big YouTuber who was going to give them subscribers. It backfired badly. So let it align with your values so that even when you are leaving that collaboration, you feel, wow, I'm proud I was part of this collaboration. I think that's what I would say about collaboration. But collaborations are very good. I've expanded my community because of collaborations. When you bring a guest at the Sunday service, that's a collaboration. The guest comes to their own community because every guest has their own community. So imagine Blessed says, "Go, I'm going to be at Goga Sunday service, so you people you better be there." You guys will literally come to the Sunday service because of Blessed. That expands the Tribe Goga community, and that's very helpful for me. So it has to be beneficial in a way. It has to be beneficial in a way. I know that I've answered your question, Blessed.
Yes, you have. And whilst you're on community, a different form, um, does YT recognize community? We form community to support each other. What are the benefit and negative of being in a community?
Community is good because your community will support you in terms of engagement. And I always tell people this, and people never. I feel sometimes I feel people don't take it seriously. One of the things that one of my partner managers told me was that we have studied your channel. You have a very vibrant community. Your community is what is going to translate into revenue. Because let me tell you, if your community comes to stand and support you, they will support you. Your community are the people you're going to look for to become members. Your community are the ones who are going to tell people, hey, there's this lady who normally does live streams and supports people who are looking for WH at night. It is your community that is going to promote you in your. I like telling Blessed Life Journey here that it is amazing how I normally grow. I wake up and I find people are sent from by Blessed Life Journey. I'm asleep. Goga is asleep. Goga was not even there. He was either asleep or in the bushes, asleep, snoring. But there's somebody who is like vouching for you. That is your community. They speak to you in I like what somebody like saying, find people who can speak to you in rooms where you're not there. Home care queen, I saw you. Hi. Make sure people are speaking to you make sure people can vouch for you in places where you're not there. In places where you're not there. That is the power of your community. And the community also has to align because your values, let me tell you, you can't create a community that does not. Your community is actually a reflection of you as a creator. People rally around something that they resonate with. So if you have a stand when it comes to something, people rally around that, and that is what creates a community. YouTube loves community because YouTube looks at community from a money perspective. This community, if Goga has a community, this community of Goga can give us revenue. If we can get us like some 10 members from this, we are going to get our cut here. This community are the ones who are going to watch his videos, and they are the ones who are going to watch the ads. We are going to make money out of this relationship. So a community, YouTube values community a lot because they know there's what they are cashing in on. But for you as a content creator, your community is like your biggest asset. Your community can make or break you. And you have to curate your community in a way that it aligns to your particular values, to your particular values. You're most welcome. You're most welcome, Mary. Thank you so much for tapping in, Mary. Thank you so much, Mary, for tapping in. And I'm glad I was able to answer your question. Um, Raw footage says sometimes I lose 5 or 10 subscribers all at once. It's so strange. Then they come back. It must be YouTube, right? They have to reconcile. YouTube always reconciles. It always has to check how did you get these subscribers. It does that a lot nowadays. Even me, I normally lose subscribers and they come back. It's normal. It's a very normal thing. What I always encourage people to do, be very active on YouTube, be posting things so that when YouTube is doing those checks, upload a lot of shorts, especially if you lose a lot of subscribers. Upload a lot of shorts because when you have a lot of shorts, YouTube will think that these subscribers came from shorts. Even if Goga is the one who told people to subscribe to your channel, they will be saying, oh, but this person has posted a lot of shorts. Maybe these subscribers came from these shorts. They can be able to see those kind of activities. So 5 to 10 is not bad. 5 to 10, that is really standard. We lose subscribers daily. But 5 to 10 is decent enough. And they'll always return it if they realize it was a legitimate question or loss. Tolman is asking me something. What is I don't know what Tolman, I don't know what. Oh, Tolman is asking about the crowns. The crown is a new feature. I don't know that Blessed Life Journey has it. Let me go to a live stream. Blessed has not yet gotten the crowns. So Tolman, I can tell you've been roaming around YouTube streets. Yeah, the crown is a new feature that YouTube has introduced. It's called the community leaderboard. I think they are unveiling it to creators slowly. It does not matter whether you're monetized or not. I think everybody's getting the crown thing. I think it's coming out to channels. I think by the end of June, everybody will be having this crown feature. It ranks your most supportive people on a live stream. Number one gets the top crown because they get more points and then they become number one. You have seen those purple crowns in people's channels. Those people have that feature, but I think they're going to unveil that feature to most people. So Tolman, I hope I've answered you. That is you are asking what is this crown thing number one. Raw footage says, I'm looking into implementing OBS for watch hours. If you're familiar with this, what's your opinion about it? OBS is a very good software, but it's also a very heavy and it's a very technical tool. So make sure you're very familiar to operate OBS because OBS is not StreamYard. OBS is not Restream. OBS is complex. Even me, I've struggled. I tried to set up my OBS, I gave up. I said I'll get an expert or I'll get time. And it needs a very powerful computer to run. OBS it's a very powerful live stream tool, but make sure you have the device that can support it. Who you can do restream or loop on? Okay, so I think Tolman was saying something there. Mavela says my channel has passed 1 year. That is why you are losing subscribers and watch hours daily. Design for Greatness says the same thing. Raw footage says analytics used to stress me out too. Analytics is where the magic of your channel happens. Barry Walking Exercise says, why does YT give low views on videos like live streams and others? It is you have to find ways of promoting your content. If it is videos, you have to find ways of playing around with your thumbnails and finding ways of increasing the traffic to those videos. Can you cross promote on your social media? Can you cross promote on things like your WhatsApp status? Can you change the title to be like almost like a trendy tag? Try to look for trends. Make the title trendy. The videos will get more views. Put in a lot of put in those tags, the tags that pop. They can help the video as well. Views is something everybody on YouTube struggles with, even the big YouTubers. YouTube does not promote live streams. Live streams are dead. The moment you end a live stream, it is dead. YouTube, the algorithm never promotes live streams after. The algorithm promotes live streams when they are live. The moment a live stream ends, it is dead. Can you repurpose a portion of the live stream to be a video? Can you repurpose the purpose of that live stream to be a short? That is not a conversation you can have with yourself in terms of getting the views. But the algorithm tends to favor videos more and short, not live streams. And that's why, as much as we do live streams, we have to find ways of how do we leverage to get more views. Shorts give a lot of views. Shorts have been trending for the last 2 months. They're still trending. If you upload shorts, that's why you're getting more views as compared to before. Leverage on that time when the shorts are trending. Leverage on that time that the shorts are trending. Okay. Tolman is asking, how long can you stop? How long can you stop post a video because your watch hours dropped it? How long can you? How long can? Okay, I don't think I'm getting the question, Tolman. Maybe let me think about it. Maybe Blessed can, or maybe Blessed can clarify it for me. Mavela says, do you have to have at least 100 views on your last video before you can post another? No, there is no limit. But don't be posting videos back to back because you also want to give your supporters time to watch the video. So I always say experiment. Give yourself an easy timeline. Normally 24 hours. 24 hours is a good indicator to know that the video has done very well. If by 24 hours it's not doing very well, you need to go and change something on the title. You need to go and tweak a few things, change the thumbnail or something like that. Do those particular things. You can even make it private, leave it for a few days, and then you premiere it again. It's a trick you can be using to just make sure that the video is popping. But no, the views, this 100 views, that is a myth. That is a myth. I've heard about it, but it's a myth. I've posted videos back to back. Never has it doesn't even hurt. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Doubt is asking, should you post videos every day or space them out? I think I just answered that. You can post daily if you have the energy and the time, but you'll get a burnout because it is not easy unless you don't have a problem posting daily. You can be posting daily, but also try to get it. You know, try to also get a way of spacing them out so that you also get time to study the analytics on your side. You get to study the analytics. Um, Home Care Queen is asking, does YT really pay the dollar amount they post on your videos? No. So in my Mercedes world, this is how you check the dollar amount they post on your videos. No. Blessed wants to say something? So in my okay. In my Mercedes world,
I was trying to figure out Tallman's question. Go ahead, bro.
So in my Mercedes world is asking, does YouTube really pay the dollar amount that they post on your videos? No. 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 The money you see on your studio, is not necessarily the one you're going to see on your AdSense. AdSense is the truest figure you can ever find. AdSense is what YouTube pays you. AdSense is what YouTube pays you. You earn revenue on YouTube. They update it on the studio. YouTube has to take its tax. Sorry, YouTube has to take its percentage. For ad revenue, they take, is it 45%? They leave you with 55% of the ad revenue. For super chats and super stickers, they take 30%. They leave you 70%. Then remember, they have to take 24% for IRS. For IRS, they have to take the taxes because YouTube is a tax agent. For IRS, they have to take 24% of taxes for withholding on behalf of IRS. So in total, in my Mercedes world, do that mathematics. 24% plus 30% if it's a super chat. YouTube has literally taken 54% of everything has gone. 54%, just like that. So you end up keeping like about 46% of all the super chats and memberships and things like that. It's a reality. It's a reality that you have to be comfortable with. That is why your studio money and your AdSense money will never be the same, because AdSense money is what happens after they've done all those deductions. YouTube money is, this is revenue, they've not yet done the reconciliations. They will never be the same. I hope I've answered your question. Home Care Queen. Do you have to have at least 100 views? I think I answered that one. Tolman is saying, if you post a video and remove it, fix it up and post it back, do you get a copyright for that? No. Tolman, if you post a video and remove it, it has already left the YouTube. What you have to make sure you do is, what you have to make sure you do is, hey, home care queen, wait a minute. Tolman, I'm coming to your question. I know a video gained 29. No, it can't be. And they paid 6 USD. 29, did you say 29 USD or $2,900? It can't be. If it was $2,900, they would have paid about, what is 50% of this? They would have paid about 1,000 something out of this figure. But if it is 29, yeah, they can.
I think she probably, I could be wrong saying, gained 2,900 views and then they paid $6. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, maybe if it's view, you get about $2 for every 1,000 views. You get about $2 for every 1,000 views. That should give you an estimate. Average. An average of 1,000 views will give you $2. So this is like about 3,000. So that is $6. Yeah, so it's almost right. It's almost right. We get about $2 for every 1,000 views as monetized channels. So Tolman, I was saying, if you remove a video and then you go and polish it up, you can always so long as you don't have the same video twice, you're not getting into problems. But if you go and if you post a video, then you say, oh, let me edit this video again, and then you post the same video while the other one is still there, that can get you into problems. So I think that is the question that is the answer I will give for that. But if you have removed it and then you go and patch it up, it is perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Mercedes, well, I think I've answered your question about why does YouTube not pay the same amount. Tolman is asking.
Sorry, before you move on, if you were doing a stream, it ends, and then you put the other in unlisted and public the other, is that against YT guidelines? Can you unlist, or should you just delete?
You can always put things in unlisted, but if you don't want YouTube to see it, you can put it in private. If it is really, really bad, you can delete it. But also, I don't encourage people to be deleting videos a lot on their channel. Delete only when it's necessary, because when you delete videos, you're also going to mess up your recommendation. If you delete a lot of videos, you're going to mess up the recommendations, because YouTube will be like saying, hey, we are sending this lady views, this Blessed Life Journey, we are sending her views, but she's deleting videos. What is wrong with this person? So you'll make the algorithm stop recommending your videos if you delete a lot of videos, or if you make it a habit. So always delete when it's necessary. But in case you don't want people to see that video, make it unlisted. Always make something unlisted, then it will not show, because only you or anybody who has the link will be able to see that unlisted video. And then you fix the problems around with that video, and then you make it public again if necessary. If not, I have a lot of unlisted videos in my studio, because I never just want them to be public. They were just random things that I wanted to be. I was just venting and ranting and doing things. I always think I may have to reuse them in the future, but it has not happened yet. Tolman is asking, why is it that when you want to meet monetization and you see apply, but it goes away and you don't see it again? Your watch hours drop? Yes. Tolman, that happens a lot. Tolman. You have reached 3,000 watch hours. You see that thing of apply now, then you skip a day, you skip 2 days, the watch hours reduce from 3,000, they go back to 2,700. That thing will disappear. That button will disappear. That is why you always have to make sure the watch hours are always higher. And then when you apply for it, the problem is that YouTube sometimes takes so long to check your channel and things. So by the time they check your channel, the hours have reduced again. So that is a bit problematic. But make sure before you apply for even half monetization, Make sure your watch hours are so high that even if YouTube takes like 3 days, you will not feel the loss. 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 Mavella says, do shorts hurt your channel before you're monetized? It's a debate. It's a debate, but shorts are great for views and subscribers. YouTube is trying to promote shorts like crazy because they're trying to compete against other platforms. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Um, the conversation. Let me just put it this way: you do vertical live streams, right? Shorts and vertical live streams are really the same thing. The vertical viewers are the people who watch shorts. So it's like asking me, do vertical live streams hurt the channel before you become monetized? If you can answer that question, you'll have gotten the answer to what you just asked me. Shorts and vertical live streams, same algorithm, same people, same people, same people. The people who watch your vertical live streams never necessarily, even if they subscribe, they do not necessarily watch your long form videos. They do not. It is your community, the one that Blessed was asking me about earlier. It is your community that watches your videos, unfortunately. It is your community that will watch your videos because they know you, Mavella. But otherwise, the shorts and the vertical people, they'll not be bothered. They'll not be bothered. They found you on they found you on the live stream. They found you on the short. They'll find you again on the short if they ever find you on the shorts again. Yeah. Goga, please join me at 8 a.m. Okay, I will try. Now tomorrow I may not be able because I'm traveling. I'm traveling for work. But maybe on Saturday. Johnny says, "Can you get 330 without any videos?" Johnny Be Good, yes, you can because you support a lot of people. That is why you have 330 supporters because you support a lot of people. So people just feel obligated to connect to your channel, even if you're not a content creator. So yes, you and Marlon, I think you suffer the same. You and Marlon suffer the same fate. You have a lot of subscribers and you're not content creators because you support a lot of people. So a lot of content creators are connected to you guys because they think you're content creators like them. Spiral Black, that's another person. Sadie Bumper says, okay, while the studio confused me, money declining, but when I look at the AdSense, it's different. Okay, yeah, so that's what I was explaining, Sadie Bumper, 100%. Jazzy says, I only have shorts on my channel for now until I can do long form videos and live streams. Will this hurt me in the long haul or not? No. There's a lady in the community called, Blessed, what's the name of that lady? Whitney, the lady from Jamaica got monetized purely on shorts. Her channel literally, as I think the whole identity of her channel has been short. You can actually get your channel monetized purely on shorts, but there's a catch. Are you able to get 3 million views within 90 days and 500 subscribers? Or are you able to get 10 million views and 1,000 subscribers within 90 days? Then you get fully monetized. Jazzy, it can be done. I know 2 people who got monetized purely on shorts, but their channel is just shorts. They don't do anything else. They just post shorts. They never worry about long form. When Goga is talking about long form, people to watch people's videos, they never worry about those kind of things. They're like, Goga, I'm not a shorts channel. I don't have those kind of problems. So that's literally what I would answer. That's literally what I would answer when it comes to that. I think I reached the. I think I answered all the questions that had been starred. Blessed, I don't know whether there's anything that I may have missed. I think I answered all the starred questions. I can now go back to.
Okay, you answered all the star question. I just have a list with some. You can touch on them briefly. There are questions that have been posed the other day.
The other day, my watch hours is nearly 300. Now I am something. I'm curious. That video must have done very well. What did you do? Sadi Bumper, was that a live stream? Was that a live stream that you did? Was that a vertical live stream? Because I know you do vertical live streams. Was that a live stream? Was that a live stream? Sadly, that must have been a live stream. You must have done a vertical live stream. You got a lot of those people from vertical live stream. They came and they were there for like a while. You probably had like 60 or so people watching. That one can give you 300 WH. Um, Jody says, what if you're live streaming and it ends due to connection issues? Is it okay to start the same stream? Jody, you can, but you have a very short allowance. For example, let's say you are doing a live stream and then it drops. If you are doing a loop, never if you are doing a loop, if you're doing a loop and then the connection drops and then you have to start another loop which is the same video, that is okay. But when the second loop ends, you have to make a decision. One has to go. I hope you're listening to me clearly. If you're doing a loop video and then the internet connection drops and then you start the same loop video because now you have internet. Remember, there's another video that has just ended abruptly. Let the second video run. Let the second loop run. When the second loop ends, listen, I hope don't move so fast. I hope you're putting a star on those things so that I don't miss them. When the second
Yes.
when the second loop runs and it ends, you make a decision. Which one has more views? Which one has more WH? You have to delete one because you can't have two loops that are the same. You will be slapped with reused content.
We use content.
Yeah. Don't go and put there are people who are trying to get innovative and say part one and part two. Never do that. Never do that stuff on loop videos. It does not apply. Part one and part two only applies to you. Like let's say Blessed and I are on this live stream right now. If this live stream drops for some reason and then Blessed has to start it again, we can say part two because I will not be saying the same thing. It will actually be a continuation. But your loop video is going to be the same thing. Don't do that part one and part two madness. You'll get into problems.
Yeah,
Get
and
into
that's where a lot of content creators that does silent stream, that's what lands most of them in trouble because they reuse the same content over and over doing different live streams. So guys, only use that clippings once. If you
once.
use it twice, delete the one with the less views and keep the one with the highest views.
Absolutely. You pick one. I know we are all in Diamulembe, nice to see you. I know we are always all stressed because we are like, Goga, but this one has a lot of viewers. Goga, but this one has like 100 people. No, no, darling. You have to pick a struggle. Because I know sometimes you find one has like you're like this one got a lot of like views. This one has like it's like the one like Sadie saying that she got one with 300 watch WH. Now Sadie has one with 300 WH, and then there's another one that has like 500 WH. Sadie does not know how to make up her mind. She's like, Google, but they're giving me 800 in total, but it is the same thing. You'll get into trouble. YouTube will kick you out. The YouTube will kick you out of their program. You'll have to pick a struggle. You have to get rid of one. But if it is you talking, that's a different story. That's a different story. That's a different story. Um, and then I think Mavella asked a question there. Blessed, in case I missed anything, you can just bring it to my attention because I'm not reading the chat. Mavella also asked something about how long should that loop go. If you are a monitor, if you are never let a loop video go beyond 12 hours, otherwise YouTube will refuse to process. If you're looking for WH and you're using those loops, maximum is 12 hours. The moment it reaches 11 hours 55, end it. Or the moment it reaches 12 hours, end it. End it. It is better to do a loop for 12 hours, end and then start another live stream. Even if it has 100 people watching. Because if you let it go beyond, I think the maximum it can go is like 14 or 15 hours. If you let it go beyond 15 hours, YouTube will refuse to process. Even if you got like 1,000 watch hours from that loop, They will not add it. They will not add it to your analytics. It will just be like wasted a wasted 12 hours of your time. So maximum 12 hours. Question: I heard that loop live streams are invalid traffic. Is that true? Invalid traffic? No, loop live streams are not invalid traffic because you are getting real viewers. You get viewers from vertical live streams. Those are real viewers. Invalid traffic is this is what is called invalid traffic. Invalid traffic is when Blessed Life Journey here creates a playlist. Blessed Life Journey here creates a playlist. She's a monetized channel. She creates a playlist of all her videos. And then she tells us, her community, guys, go and run my playlist. And then she has put ads in all those videos in the playlist. When we go to Blessed Life Journey's playlist, we are going to like skyrocket her revenue because she's a monetized channel. YouTube will detect, is like, hey, what is going on in this channel? Blessed Life Journey has a playlist, yes. Why is she getting a lot of revenue all of a sudden? It's because Goga and the rest have gone to start watching that playlist so that they can give her ad revenue. That is what is called invalid traffic. So YouTube will flag it. All the revenue that Blessed Life Journey thought she got from that playlist, YouTube will like take a huge portion of it because they'll be like, this one is trying to game the system. That is what
And
is called invalid traffic. Invalid traffic also applies to WH in this respect. You start a loop and then you go to somebody's live stream with your channel main house. This is why I was telling you never go to somebody's live stream with your main channel. So you go to you come to Goga Sunday service. Goga, I am doing some loop. I wouldn't mind if you guys come and pass by. You go to Goga, you go to Blessed Life Journey, you go to Mavela doing her live stream, you go to Barry walking exercise. You're roaming around with your main house, and then people are just coming from those live streams to your live streams. That can also look like invalid traffic because because you went there to solicit. You went there to solicit for that traffic to come to your channel. So that can be a bit problematic.
that
So
is why I always like we are here chilling and achieving, and person would say, Brother Barry is here. So person will say, Brother Barry, I'm going to run your playlist.
yes,
And I will say to them, don't run Brother Barry's playlist. If he has a long video, go and play it individually. Don't run a monetized
one by
channel
one. Yes.
playlist.
And that's why I always tell people, when you become monetized, you can please put those playlists in private. When the day you become monetized and YouTube has already confirmed and given you your flowers and it has told you congratulations, welcome to the YouTube partner program. The day you get that congratulations email, go and put all those playlists that are those things that people used to like support you WH. Go and put all those things private for a rainy day. Don't delete them. Make them private because God forbid you get demonetized. You will make it public again for people to help you. Don't keep unnecessary playlists on your channel if you're a monetized channel. People are evil. People are bad mind here. Somebody can actually I know a channel that I know somebody on YouTube who got into trouble with somebody. People fighting in the community. This person decided to go and run that person's playlist just to get them into trouble because the playlists were public. And they did get into trouble with YouTube because of that activity. So in case you have no business having a public playlist, you can only have, in case let's say you are doing a vlogmas challenge, you can keep your playlist public. But if your playlist has no business being public, don't do it. Make it private. People are evil out here. People are evil out here. Okay, let me see whether I got anything. Nick Weber, thank you so much for the support. So I think I've answered the question by design for greatness. Can you use a picture more than once? Betty's Corner. Betty's Corner, I have a fight with you. Now that you brought yourself here, before I answer your question, Betty's Corner. Betty's Corner, I have a fight with you. Betty's Corner, it's almost 1 year later. You are not tradable. Yesterday,
Every evening I talk to Betty about being readable.
Betty's
And
corner,
that
I
and
am tired. Betty's
we
corner,
can't
please
help her
get
with
help.
double H if she's not readable.
Betty's corner, yesterday I could not find somebody to raid. When I was ending my live stream, I had over 25 people on my live stream. You are the only person who was available and you are live because you're in your shop. And I was like, let us go to Betty's corner because I know she's looking for WH. Betty's corner, you are not tradable. I could not send the tribe to your channel. You would have gotten some very great traffic just like that. We are fine. Whatever you do, this information is entirely up to you. Betty's corner, I don't want to have this conversation next week. Make yourself readable between now and Sunday. I will come and check and I will confirm. Anyway, I digress. Betty's corner is asking, can you use a picture more than once? I just answered this earlier. No. Avoid having the same thumbnails when you are not yet monetized. Try to make them look different. You don't want to look like you're
I
having.
no, I think sorry, I think she's referring to persons are using green screen the pictures for loop live stream, so maybe that's what she's referring to.
I think I don't want to take a position when it comes to green screen because I know it is still very experimental. But green screen are not videos. Green screen is just a picture that is still. So I don't know what criteria. I think for me, I think green screen. People are looking for WH. I've been advising people in my community not to use green screen. I'm let the only people I'm not I'm going easy with on green screen are people who are monetized because they can get away with certain things. But a channel that is still looking, a channel that YouTube is still going to assess their channel, I'm trying to tell them to avoid those green screens because you never know what somebody at YouTube will be checking when you apply for monetization. But be that as it may, don't repeat it. The same rules apply. If it is a picture of me smiling like this, that is what is making. And then tomorrow I put the same picture because it had 100 people watching yesterday. I go and put the same picture. You will get into trouble with you'll get into the same trouble. YouTube will say we do not see any content. We do not, they will give you some very flimsy reason why they refuse to monetize your channel because you're using the same picture. Reused content applies. The same rules apply. So change it up, switch it up. If you have to use the same picture, make sure the live stream does not look like the one for yesterday. Either you add some music, put in some noise in there in the background, make sure it looks totally different. That whoever watched that video with that picture yesterday can tell that there's a very huge difference with the video today, which is going to be a lot of challenge for most people who are not yet monetized because it is difficult. It is difficult. But I don't want to encourage the use of green screens, especially for channels that are not monetized. I think it is lazy. I think it's a shortcut and I think it can get you into trouble. For the channels that are monetized, they can get away with it because they never even keep those videos public. They always put them unlisted after they've ended because they know the boundaries of YouTube. So I would avoid for I don't I'm not an advocate of green screen for channels that are not yet monetized. I'm sorry. That's my position. Mavella says, do I need to continue do I need to continue using Restream to get my WH? Yes, because it's a video that is running. Just make sure that that video is not the same thing repeating itself.
She can use Restream, StreamYard, or screencasting.
Yes.
Screencasting gives you more double H, sis.
I like that question. I like that answer that Blessed does say. Yes, when you use YouTube's platform, it's going to give you more WH and it's going to promote it. That is why people are doing. That is why people are doing green screen, having a lot of people watching. That people are doing Restream and StreamYard. That's why the people are doing screencast, having more people watching. Yeah, that's why the people are doing using screencast. Screencast is directly on YouTube. YouTube is promoting its own platform. If you can master screencast is actually the best way of running loops. I can tell you for free. Screencast, if you can master screencast, you are in the game. But remember, screencast also comes with certain demands. Your phone that phone has to be dedicated to the video for the next 11 hours until that screencast ends. That phone shall not ring. That phone shall not get messages. That phone is going to be dedicated for the screencast live stream. So you have to make a trade-off. Screencasts do very well. Green screens are doing very well because they are directly the YouTube platform. But I still have my reservations about content creators who are not yet monetized running green screens. And I will talk about it maybe in a different on a different day. Yeah. Did I miss any question? Goga started a live stream on lost the internet right away. Could I delete that video right away? No, you can't delete the video right away because the best you can do is make it unlisted because YouTube will be processing it.
But that question is from Brother Barry.
Yes.
But Brother Barry doesn't do loop. He just walk and talk.
He's
So
talking about because I know there's a day he started a live stream very late at night. I remember I saw him. It was because I was at work. He was very late. I even asked him, Barry, what are you doing live at this time of the day? Because it was like in the middle of the day for me. I was at work, and then I think it was in the middle of the night for him. So he started and then he ended it. So he's asking if I start a live stream and then I lose the internet right away, can I just delete the video right away? Before you delete the video, you can actually resume that live stream if you recover internet. You have like a window of 17 minutes to recover a live stream that was running. And the good thing with you, Barry, you normally do direct. You do like direct on YouTube. You do like your live streams directly on the phone. So you can easily recover your live stream. There's something that you just close everything on your phone, then you open YouTube again, and then it will ask you to resume. Continue where you stopped. When the internet comes back, it will ask you to resume the live stream where it stopped, and then it can resume. But if you stay out for so long and it passes 17 minutes, YouTube will end that live stream automatically. So you'll have to start afresh from start. You'll have to start afresh from start. But what you can do, don't delete immediately. Just put it on unlisted because it will still keep doing that thing of rotating like that. So it may be difficult to delete it, but you can make it unlisted on a computer or make it private. Then it will remove it from people seeing it on their side. Um, hey Classic, how you doing? Classic, welcome Classic. Juba, nice to see you, Juba. Juba says I have a question. Oh wait, Toman is asking what happened if you're on live stream, can you go on Premiere with your same channel? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, but you want to avoid being on a live stream and a Premiere at the same time. You need to pick your struggles, Tolman, because and that's why we teach about raid. You can reschedule your Premiere to when you finish your live stream, and then you raid yourself to your Premiere. It can be done. You can raid yourself to your own Premiere. So instead of you being here and you are there, you are checking, you're coming to say hi to people, and then you go back to the live. It's like, sorry guys, I'm on my live stream. When you notice that they are going to clash, postpone the Premiere, schedule it like 1 hour later, and then when you're about to end your live stream, you redirect it. You schedule the Premiere now to go live to Premiere when you want it, and then you raid your own Premiere with your people. You take them to your Premiere automatically. It looks amazing. I've seen it happen several times. It looks amazing.
whilst you're on schedule, how important it is to have a live stream schedule time or videos or shorts? Do you need to schedule them or just go live?
For live streams, it depends. I mean, if you're somebody who is always like doing a certain thing at a specific time and you have your community, live streams when you schedule your live stream, you become predictable. People know when you go live, so they arrange their program around your live streams. But when you do pop-ups, people will just like, oh, Goga is live here today. Oh, what is Goga talking about? They will just pop in. But people who have a live stream schedule, we all know Blessed goes live at 1 a.m. That is my time. It's already 1 a.m. I know Blessed goes live at 1 a.m. every single day. That is a schedule that I'm aware of. So all of you normally plan your schedules around that time because you're like, oh, Blessed is going to go live around this time. So let us, I know I'll have to stop in there and say hi and maybe ask a question or something like that. If you are predictable, people know when to find you on YouTube, and they will arrange their schedule around your schedule, and it becomes very easy for you to get supporters and your community. People know Google has the Sunday service. People know that I can never be on their channel on a Sunday at a certain time because I'm at the Sunday service. People know that I can never be on their live stream on a Wednesday at a certain time because I'm at the academy. So people actually work around your schedule because they're like, I can't even ask Goga anything now because Goga is in his live stream at this particular time. So I'd rather go there and maybe listen in and maybe ask him on his live stream. Or in case you ever wanted to ask Blessed something, you're like, oh, let me wait for Blessed to go live at 1, and then I will ask her that question I wanted to ask at 6. Because it's predictable, it's easy. For the shorts, you can schedule them to go live to go public at a certain time. You can even batch schedule. In case you're one person, you get overwhelmed by content. Let me tell you, I normally schedule my shorts 5 days. I have a short for tomorrow is already scheduled. It goes live at the same time every single day. I'm normally snoring near you. People think I've just uploaded a short. No, my shorts go public at midnight every single day. I am snoring in my bed. I'm not even aware that a short has gone public. I wake up in the morning to see how the short is doing. So you can even schedule your short, even like 10 shots for the next 10 days. You've already scheduled them. YouTube allows you to do that particular thing. Same for videos. Videos, you can schedule premieres. Don't schedule premieres when you're not going to be there. If you're not going to be there, premiere versus normal upload, the results are the same. I've not seen any huge difference between a premiere and a regular upload. It's really the same views. So if you know you're not going to be there, don't schedule a premiere that you're not going to attend for your own sanity. Because if you don't attend your own premiere, the people who come to your premiere will not even stay on that video. They will just come and say, oh, Goga is not here. Why should I be here? If they did not have time to attend their own premiere, why should I be here? They will go. Very few people are also going to stay because they are like, okay, the host is not here. Let me stay here just to manage the chat or something like that. So schedules make you predictable. Schedules make your community know when to find you. And people who have a schedule get more support on YouTube because they are predictable. Spontaneity is good, yes, but it comes with its own fair share of challenges because nobody can predict when they are going to find you on the streets. So that I think is the long and short answer of it. Let me see if I can
Oh,
answer. Yes, Blessing. I think I saw a question from Juba. A question from, let me just see. Oh, I think you've started them for me. So let me see. Start them for me. Where is Juba?
let me see if I can find it and highlight it for you.
Hmm.
Um, how important is it for content creators to take part in polls, whether inside your studio or you're watching a video and you see it via ads? Are those important?
You mean polls?
Polls.
Polls are good for engagement. They actually people like
No,
clicking on.
YT polls. YT. Sometimes they have polls after was this ads or inside this surveys. Sorry, surveys.
Oh, the surveys. I think
Sorry,
I think
sorry,
I
sorry.
think I think it's entirely for surveys. I think it's entirely the rules of research are very clear. You cannot force people to participate in a survey. It's normally voluntary. You can participate, you may choose not to participate. They have nothing to do, they don't have any bearing whatsoever on your channel. So never be obligated to be forced to participate in a survey. Um,
I'm
and
still
then
looking for Juba's question.
I've gotten it.
You
Juba was
found it?
asking,
Okay.
uh, Juba was asking, okay, I have a question. Can you keep your video game without a playlist? Yes, you can keep your yes. That's what Blessed was trying to say. That it is easy when you're a monetized channel. It is better for people to watch your videos than run your playlists because it saves you from the drama of invalid traffic. You can actually have a video. Your videos can run perfectly well without a playlist. Only create a playlist when you're doing something special. Let's say like you're doing a vlogmas, you're like in the vlogmas season, or maybe you are like doing a series. Maybe it's like a challenge, like a 30-day cooking challenge, or maybe a 30 days of prayer. Juba, are you getting the point? 30 days of prayer, that can be a playlist because you have to have day one, day two, day three. It has to like follow. But if you have no, if nothing else makes sense in that, don't have that playlist unless it makes sense. Unless it makes sense. Let me see that I can skim through a few questions because I saw like about 13 questions I need to answer. Tolman is asking, okay, I think I answered that question about Tolman going live and on Premiere. Sadi Bumper says, I'm so scared of YouTube, trust me, but I still love it. I'm just taking my time to grow. I don't want to make money. Uh, yes, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Just saying, respectfully, Goga, will you please join my family so that I can have you leave me a comment on my video preferably, and please leave me a proper comment. People know the kind of comments they need to leave on my channel, so make sure you leave a very proper comment on my videos. I will check you out tomorrow, not today because now I'm currently on the panel. I will check you out tomorrow, and then I'll be able to join your community. So just leave me some comment because your comments are going to be the footprint for me to connect to you. um Charity gives clarity. Oh, those are greetings. uh Mavella says, so do I need to continue? Oh, I think we answered that one. Sadi was asking, is green screen safe? I think I answered that one. Mavella is asking, how do you loop on screencast? Yo, that is an art. You go and open a video on your phone. Mavella, this is going to be technical. This one I want you to go and learn on your own. You go to your phone. Let me see that I can get my phone.
But you have a tutorial, right?
For screencast, yes, I do have a tutorial for screencast. I've done my live streams, go to the academy, and then you look for live stream solutions. Screencast is one of them. But to explain to you real quick, it's literally on your phone. Normally, the way you go live on your phone directly, it has to be directly on the phone, and then you select screencast, and then you can easily go live on screencast from there because screencast is very good. It promote a lot of people. I know a lot of people have gotten monetized because of doing live streams on screencast as opposed to StreamYard and Restream. But it's more technical, and it's that phone has to be dedicated for screencast alone. So I've done a video for it. I've done a video for it. It's a live stream, so you have to go follow it very slowly. Just look for the screencast live stream and the academy. Go to the academy, you'll find that module there. Find that.
As you are on that Goga, is it possible for you to put like there's auto stream on StreamYard, restream, turn on subscribe chat mode, those, because I'm always sending persons to your channel to look
Hmm.
for those tutorials. So if you could put those in like a separate playlist, it would be
The
useful.
the the
That's
the
okay.
one for StreamYard are already the one for how to use StreamYard. Those ones are on a standalone playlist. I call it a module in the academy, like
Oh,
live stream solution. So you'll find StreamYard, you'll find Restream, you'll find Screencast. There are only like I think 3 or 4,
and the
maybe.
Nightbot one, those are the most
Nightbot is also there. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3. That's a very popular module people like.
yeah, those are the most popular videos. I always when persons ask questions, sending them to watch. So I was going to ask if it was possible for you to.
I want to do a very short video for Nightbot because Nightbot, I think that's a very, I get a lot of demand for Nightbot. I'm going to do a very short video for night
Yeah,
watch.
and Kimmy Kim has a very
Perfect,
useful
perfect. Kimi
one.
Kim,
So
Kimi
um
Kim did a very good screencast live streams. I remember Kimi
it's
Kim explained.
marvelous. Is click on Kimmy Kim's name and you will find one on her channel and you just follow along. I think if you follow along it's easier.
Yeah. Okay.
Or if Goga wants to still do the quick.
Marlon is making me laugh. Marlon, you and Johnny, be good. I wish you well. You guys keep getting subscribers without even a single content. The day you start posting content, we'll all be shocked. We'll all be shocked. Uh,
Um Doubt from Doubt to Power other question did you
let me say that I've gotten to it.
oh the loop casting you were at marvelous one with loop and cast.
That's what we just answered. Let me
Alright.
see. There was a question. I've gotten the question by Doubt to Power. What is the purpose of having a ninja? And if the ninja is on live streams, does the watch time count or the views? Yes, it does. But you have to make your ninja. Your ninja is like a house. Your ninja is
Once
just your
it's not, once the details is not is real, because you have
yeah,
persons create
yeah. Once
fictitious
so
account.
your ninja and your ninja can if your ninja does not have make your ninja real. Upload a short in that ninja, and it can be from doubt to power support. That becomes a ninja. And then you upload a shot there. It becomes like a real house that you can be using to like roam around, especially when you are busy on your live stream. I do have I normally don't have a ninja. People always find it very funny that I don't have ninjas. I only have one ninja, and that ninja people rarely see it, and I only use it when it's really necessary. That's when you'll ever see that ninja. But that ninja is a channel. It's a channel with like 100 and I think something subscribers. You will not even think it's a ninja. It's actually a real channel. It's just that it's not a real channel. I don't use it. That's what we call a ninja. Ninjas are normally for like you need to do quick support and you are busy with your main house, so you don't want to be something is very urgent and you really have to go and see, hey, Goga is talking about some hot receipts and I'm live here. Let me go and peep with my ninja because if I go with my main house, it's going to affect my WH. So you run with your ninja to do those particular things. Ninjas can also be a good way of you supporting people on the IT streets. In case like you're busy and you can't make it with your main house to most people, just go with your ninja. But make sure your ninja's name and your main house are not very far from each other. Like if people can say that, like my ninja is actually yoga with Goga channel support or something like that. People, if I came with my ninja to this live stream, you will know it's actually my ninja. You will actually, in fact, I can even type something with my ninja right now. You will actually know it's my ninja because it has Goga in there, so you will just know it's a Goga support channel. So make sure it is close to what because you can be using your ninjas also to promote yourself and the host knows that this is doubt to power. Doubt to power. Why is doubt to power using a ninja? Because probably she's doing a live stream right now, so she can't come with her main house. So that's why the ninja is very important. And the WH counts when you're watching from a ninja, but don't watch yourself with a ninja because you're in the same network in the house. It will not count. It will not count because it's like you're watching yourself. Those are even in the house. Never use your household to watch your playlists or things. They will not count because you're in the same household. YouTube can detect the IP.
IP.
Yeah, YouTube can detect the IP, so they will know all these people are in the same place. So they will not count those views. As much as you may think that your husband is watching you, your son is watching you, your daughter is watching you, your dog is watching you, it will just count it as one, not like as six. As six. Jazzy is asking, for iPhone users, it is difficult to become a channel member because the join button isn't really accessible. What can the channel holder do to make it more accessible?
iPhone. So MZ, we always make fun with persons with iPhones.
Anything
Sis.
blessed will tell you that these are iPhone people problems. I don't relate. I'm an Android person. You'll have to get an Android for this because iPhone people have this problem. It's an
No,
iPhone.
there is a way around it because Patila used hers, but I'm not sure what she had to. open or
Patila did something. Patila is the only iPhone owner who I know succeeded in joining a membership. But I think I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she did it. But what I would suggest you do, Jazzy, just get your laptop. Don't struggle with your phone. Just go get your laptop, because and then just join the membership directly from the laptop. And then you'll not be having these problems, because I know iPhone people can never join memberships from their phones. And it's a joke I crack on my channel every single time. That's why Blessed is laughing, because she knows I crack these jokes every single time, and they're always like crying. Goga, we are serious. Can you stop joking? I'm like, guys, I use an Android. I have no idea. I don't have any idea what you guys are going through because I'm not an iPhone person. Yeah. So, but I think you can use a laptop, use your laptop to join the membership in the people you want to support, and then now you'll just be having those membership privileges on your phone. Okay, JD, welcome. So I think I've answered the question by Jazzy. Yeah, this is an iPhone people problem. iPhone people problems. iPhone people have a lot of problems. This is a problem. This is the price of being rich. Yeah. On, on a light touch by Jazzy. On a light touch. Jazzy, leave me a comment. I think you're one person I want to connect you. You're funny. I like your sense of humor. Um, if you have a strike, can it prevent you from getting monetized? Yes. You can never be monetized if you have an active strike. It's a rule on YouTube. You can never be monetized if you have an active strike. You can never be monetized. The strike has to disappear after 90 days. So once the strike disappears, even if you try to apply when you have an active strike, the YouTube will not accept. They will tell you have an active strike, you're not eligible for the monetization. You have to make sure you've cleaned your sins. You have to make sure you are clean before the heaven that is YouTube. You cannot be having these sins about strikes. Warning, you can apply with a warning, but not a strike. You can apply with a warning. Warnings are not a problem. Strikes are the problem. Strikes are the problem. Um, Strikes are the problem. iPhone people, I don't understand these problems of yours and memberships. Um, Let me see. How do I get the playlist off without losing the videos? Just click on the go to studio, click on content, you will see playlist. Click on the three dots there, make the playlist private.
but
Let me see if I can share my
design, she shouldn't do so until she receive her pin, because she's
yeah.
still working on double H.
Let me see that I can show you how you do it. Blessed, I'm going to share my screen so that you can show them. So
Okay, so I'll
it
click
look
on present.
it looks like this. It's down there, just there it is. So design for greatness. This is my playlist. This is my studio. So this is the playlist. I just need to come here, edit, edit the playlist, and then just change the visibility to private here individually. So if it's a playlist, you just come and change it here, make it private or unlisted. That is how you go about it. That is how you go about it. So you can go to in case like you have a lot of playlists, you just come here, like you want to edit the playlist, and then you choose the visibility. You choose the visibility of the playlist there. That is how you do it instead of deleting the videos. That's how you go about it. So you have to go through the playlist one by one, little by little. Hope that helps. Let me see if I missed anything. How do I get? Okay, I think I've answered that one. Goga, thank you for that information. I did not know that. Barry, you're welcome. That is why we are here to learn. Um, okay, I think I got this. Okay, yes, Barry. Yeah, Barry, you have a very predictable live stream schedule. That's true. That's true. Let me see whether I missed anything.
I saw
Classic.
something from Juba.
Classic says I'm getting a hard time joining memberships from iPhone 2. Mm-hmm. Rich people problems. Buy me an iPhone and then I will answer this iPhone problem. Once you give me my iPhone, then I will relate. For now, I don't relate.
Juba. Juba
For now,
is
I
funny.
now I don't relate to this iPhone problems classic. Buy me an iPhone, then I go and study the iPhone and see how to join membership using the iPhone, and then I will come and teach. That should be fun. That should be fun. That should be fun. Um, yeah. JD says yes. A warning you can apply and pass, unlike the strike. I've experienced the same. Yeah. JD, the time I think she had a warning and she got monetized either way. Um, okay.
So
Uh,
I think you have answered all the questions. I just have
everything.
a few.
Thank you.
Um, you
Thank
don't.
you, guys. This was fun. I can't believe I've been here for over 2 hours. That's amazing. Studying.
Yeah. How important is banner and thumbnail? I think you answered that already.
Yes.
Scheduling live. Oh, important screen.
iPhone
What is the
people. Hold on.
benefit and negative of using moderators?
Let, let me speak to iPhone people first. iPhone people, you are rich. Can you buy a cheap Android phone when you start having these poor people problems, so that you can use your Android for the poor people problems, and then when you are now coming back to the phone, the rich people problems, you are okay. iPhone people, I don't think were even designed to be joining things like our memberships because they are rich. So get a cheap Android, or just get a spare Android for this kind of problems. Then you'll have solved it. You'll have solved your problem. You need to be coming to ask me these questions because I don't relate. I have an Android. I have a very simple Android phone. I don't have these problems of iPhone people. Get a get a simple Android. Jazzy, I'm speaking to Jazzy and Classic and everybody else who is just quiet here because I like Goga. I don't want Goga to like roast me. iPhone people problems. Get a spare Android. You are already rich. You can get an Android, honestly. Get a spare Android for this kind of problems. You join your membership using the Android and then you come back, continue typing with the iPhone. We've solved this problem. You need to be having these problems. And then when you start getting those problems again, you go back to your Android. And that's also a good way you can even be doing screencast on your Android. You can be doing screencast on your Android. Then you can use your phone to be answering calls and doing those kind of things. Those kind of things. Thank you so much, Barry. Thank you so much, Barry. Barry, thank you so much for that. Um, Moderators are very important. Moderators are very important. I know we normally are very generous with the moderation. Be very careful who is your managing moderator. Anybody can be a standard moderator, but your managing moderator has to be somebody you totally trust. Your managing moderator has nearly all the powers, like you as the channel owner. Choose them wisely. Choose them wisely. Choose them wisely. Choose them wisely. So I think that's what I would say about moderators. But it's an ongoing conversation. Be checking your prism. Moderators are known sometimes to be acting carelessly on live streams. Be checking your prison to confirm that there is nobody hidden. In fact, let's say I think I can share that screen again. Only as a channel owner, always go to your studio and check to confirm that nobody is hidden in your prison. So go to settings anytime you're on YouTube. Every week or every day, if you have time, just go to settings. Then you click on, I think it's normally somewhere on community moderation. Scroll down and find out whether there's anybody who has been hidden here. Check your prison because your moderators sometimes can put people in prison accidentally or intentionally. Always ensure that your prison is empty. Always ensure that your prison is empty because here is where moderators normally get into trouble. Here, a lot, a lot. So make sure your prison is always like empty so that you're not like, because if your prison is full, you'll be wondering, I don't see blessed life journey on my live stream anymore. But maybe somebody decided to hide blessed on your live stream and you're not aware because blessed is locked up in prison. You need to go and release blessed from prison because otherwise blessed will stay as a hidden users. Even the trolls you guys normally block on your vertical live streams, they end up in this prison. You can be releasing the prisoners occasionally. You don't need to keep prisoners there forever. Release the prisoners, let them go. Let them go and be checking that place regularly to confirm nobody is hidden. Because this usually has gotten people on YouTube in a lot of trouble. I've seen and I've experienced it. So that is what I will say about your moderation tools. Moderation tools. Yeah, I think that's it. Blessed, I think I've answered everything. Adi says, I think I got an iPad and I don't know how to do nothing except green screen. Guys, this is how iPhone people talk. Look at Study's problems. Like, you can't even relate.
iPad. She have an iPad. Can she do green screen via iPad?
No, she says that she can't do anything on it except green screen. How we don't have the same problems with Sadi. Sadi is going to use the iPad for green screen. Priorities.
After monetization, what are the steps we should take before publishing a video?
You put increased ads, do those things. After you monetize, you have to just increase ads, turn on your super chats and those things. You have to do all those things. Never come and announce to people you're monetized and then you've not even turned on ads. You've not even turned on super chats, super stickers. Those buttons have to be turned on. Otherwise, what are you doing? Make sure you turn on those things. It's important. It's important. It's important.
Yeah, and unlisted. You're uploading a video
And you unlist
before
you
monetize. So
just
what
say
you
that
can
again.
do to checks.
Just say that again, Blessed. I don't think I got you.
I'm saying when we upload a video, we should put it in unlisted and allow YT to do their checks. And then
Mm.
after no issues found, then we publish it, right?
You publish it, and they always check anyway. They always do checks when you are uploading. Because anytime I'm uploading a video, I always see they are doing their checks. You can leave it for a day. That is why sometimes it's important to schedule your video to go public after maybe 2 days. In case of any problem, YouTube will tell you that, hey, this video has an issue, so that you don't publish it and then it gets you into problems. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
And the final one, how important is titling our live stream, and should we use dates or numbers in them? Does the algorithm recognizes dates and numbers?
Yes, titles are very important. Titles are what YouTube likes for searches. When you use trending titles, your video is likely to have more views. Why? Because that is what are people talking about right today? Let me give you guys a quick trivia before I leave. What are people talking about today in the world? There's something that is going on today in the world. What is trending today? It even happened today. What is trending? There's some two people who are trending in the world today. It's a big fallout. I want to see answers on the live stream. I'm not seeing the answers. There's something that is going on today in the world. There's a big fallout between the richest man in the world, probably, and one of the most powerful world leaders. That is a trending topic. If you go and do anything with those names today on your channel, that video is going to get views. Why? Everybody is looking for that drama between Trump and Elon Musk, their fallout. That's what people are searching for. Trendy, if you do trendy titles, it will make the video pop. So try to be checking Google Trends and see what is trending and where. And how can I make my title look trendy to fit the occasion? That video will get a lot of views. Titles are what people search for on YouTube. On Google, people are always looking for things. If your title is trendy and it's meeting those metrics, the views are going to be viewing. You will notice that video. You don't even need to come and tell your community. I stopped telling people to watch my videos, guys. I don't. I always tell my community, you have no obligation whatsoever to watch my videos. I don't make my videos for you. I make my videos for those random people who are watching the videos, and it has worked like magic, guys. Go and check my latest videos. Those videos, when you check the likes and check the views on those videos, they don't match. There's a video that has like 700 views. It only has like, I think, 15 likes. I know only 15 people from my community watched that video. But what about the 685? Those were clean views. Trending titles, experiment. Thou shall never bother anybody to watch your videos. Don't beg people to watch your videos. Don't. Let your videos stand out on their own. Let your videos stand out on their own. So it is important to, the money is on the videos. The money is on the videos. YouTube loves promoting videos for some reason. They don't promote live streams. They will promote shorts, and then shorts die after 24 hours. But the videos always have a lifeline. Why is YouTube promoting videos and not shorts and live stream? That is the question I want you to ask yourself there. Why are you not putting more effort on your videos? And that is an opportunity to invite you. There's a challenge that I'm running in my community right now. I have told my community to get a book. There's a community challenge that is ongoing with my community right now. They have to watch 5 people per day in their community. They have to support their subscribers. I've told them, write it down because it will make you quantify the work you are doing. They go and pick 5 people who don't do live streams. 5 people ordinarily don't even post, they don't even support them. Because YouTube also has these biases. Sometimes we are drawn to certain people. I'm only seen at Blessed Life Journey. I'm only seen at Miss V. Hey, Miss V, nice to see you. I'm only seen at Miss V. I'm only seen at Crossdale. What about those other subscribers who are supporting your channel that you never get? They don't do live streams. Take up that challenge. Watch 5 people per day. Pick a very short video. That is you watching 5 videos a day. By the end of the month, you'll have watched 150 people. So I'm extending that challenge to Blessed Life Journey community. Blessed is part of my community, so I know she's doing this challenge. Do the challenge. Notice the difference on your channel. And then you can make decisions in terms of your video direction, your live stream direction, and your short direction. The question that, of course, they say they normally get back to you at least in 1 hour after you put it in unlisted, unless your internet is slow. Or if your video is very long, they will take longer to check. But if your video is very short, it never even takes like long. They do the checks like real quick. Yeah. Yes, Indaya got it. Elon and Trump are trending topics. If you do anything about Elon Musk and Donald Trump right now, that video is going to do very well. Why? Trending topic. I think that is it. I think I answered all the questions that Blessed asked me to bring here today. So Blessed, I think that is it from me. Unless there's anything, I think that's. I think I will leave it at that.
Thank you, my brother. Yes, you have, and we appreciate you. I was trying to sneak to look for someone to redirect to. I was multitasking, but then you ended abruptly.
No, it's fine. Did you get somebody to redirect? But I know you want to wrap up and everything as you do it, so it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you for the questions. Oh, I'm sure.
Those are very good
Those,
questions. I'm
those,
impressed. I love the questions. That was a very engaging live stream.
yeah, I'm sure those information were of importance. Goga, this has been very enlightening. Much appreciation. Thanks.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate the support as well. And thank you so much, guys, for the support. I know you guys have connected to my house. I wasn't checking, but I'm sure you guys have connected to my house. I will check you guys as well. But thank you so much for the support. Blessed, thanks so much for inviting me for this. I know we've been planning this for like a minute. So I'm glad we were able to get the time, and I'm glad I did not fall asleep. I was so scared of falling asleep. I'd set my alarm so that I don't like doze off. Because the moment I fall asleep, guys, I only wake up when the birds start making noise. I
Back home we'll
don't,
say when the cock start crowing, the chicken, the rooster start crowing, that's when we normally wakes up.
blessed, I'm the president. I live in a palace. I don't have roosters. Um,
I
they,
was listening to your silent stream the other day, and I'm sure I heard roosters, I heard dog barking. So yeah.
leave me alone. Leave me. Anyway, just that was on a light touch. So yeah. So please, keep creating. Don't give up on yourself. What I always tell people in my community is, please always have the mind to experiment on YouTube. It makes you very open to possibilities. Don't have a closed mindset as a content creator. Experiment, do everything you need to do under the sun. So long as they don't violate guidelines, you are good. And in case you don't know anything, ask, ask questions, ask those deep. Even me, I still ask questions. I go to people to ask questions if I don't understand things. I do have my mentors I go and ask on YouTube. Hey, what is this new thing? What is happening? Ask those questions, because when you ask, you end up making a better decision than when you don't ask and then you end up making a mistake, and then now we are solving a crisis. Avoid a crisis. Ask the questions. There's always somebody who knows something better than you in your community. And always have the humility to recognize that, because it will make you a better content creator, because you'll be asking the right questions. Thank you so much, guys, for the time, and thanks so much for these questions. They are very nice. I will be bragging about this at the Sunday service in my channel. Um, and I shared the live stream out. Share this content for the people who come to rewatch tomorrow, so that they can get to benefit from the questions you guys asked. Thank you, Blessing.
Thank you, my brother, and sure we will share it out. Thank you for coming, and thank you for always being so selfless
Thank you.
in your giving or imparting to us the information that you have, the credible information that you have, and for always pushing us to excel. We indeed appreciate you. Say this in.
Good. Yep. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Guys, I will see you, but I'll leave this one to run because I want to see. I'll leave because I know Blessed is always readiness at night. So I will let my sleep rate just run as usual. But thank you so much. I will see you on the white streets.
Yeah,
Have a lovely night. I need to go like sleep for 3 hours because I have to go to work in the next 3 hours. But
yeah, and
have a
I know allow you to go because Johnny's saying it's after 4 a.m. now in Kenya.
yeah. Yes, it's after 4. I need to be at a meeting in the next 4 hours, but so I think I have like 4 hours. But don't worry, I'm the president. I can just sleep for 3 hours, and that's usually good enough.
And make sure
So
make sure you set your alarm so you don't oversleep.
yes, 100%. God
Yeah.
bless you, everyone. Take care of
Thank
yourself.
you, my brother. And
Thank
guys,
you.
if for any reason you don't have my brother Yoga with Goga, please connect to him. I think Nick was the only person here that didn't have you. I was shocked when I saw him typing it in the chat. So thank it was very, very, very enlightening. I hope we all got something from it. Kimi is saying Goga love. Yes, Goga so long. Yes, so long. So I think it was very nice having him here, and yeah, it has come to an end with all good things. Nick, I couldn't believe you don't have Goga. I've been here most nights sending persons to go connect to Goga. Michelle Lifestyle, remember Goga's told you to connect to Zelen Cooking, and that you should just write a nice watch some of our videos and write a nice comment in there, and she will be able to take you to the 1K. So Michelle, that's your assignment. Look for Zelen Cooking. And yeah, Betty's assignment is to make her channel rateable. Betty, I'm not playing with you, because right now if you were rateable, I could have done a redirect to you. It's been a while. You are on these streets struggling too long. Time to get you in. And also my brother Rob on Child of God. Betty, I'm not playing. You can't be a part of the community and you're not rateable. Every redirect I send, once you are here, you go, and we can't raid you only via Uber raid. That's not right, Betty. It's not right. It's not right. Bro, go to sleep. You're taking receipts. No way. Is there anyone on the stream that needs double H and would like to go live? Me love asks. Bless and me love to write and practice. Miss B. Betty is still here. She's always quiet, and my brother Goga is taking the time out to greet persons in the chat. Go sleep, bro. We appreciate you, and have a productive day at work. I'm trying to find somebody quick and fast to redirect to where we can go and love, if it's even for 15 minutes, guys, even for 15 minutes. So let me jump in the studio. And guys, I'm encouraging persons to stop going on persons live stream and don't even spend 5 minutes with them. If not, it's okay not to go on a live stream, guys. Moreover, the channel, if you are monetized, you need. Oh, sorry, I got distracted in the studio. Bless life journey. I watch channel, Sissy. Thank you, sis. Take care to you, my brother. Take care. So it's bless life, bless Goga Wangarit. So that's purple, yellow, and what is my sissy's color? My brother Cressdale, what is Wanga's color? I'm looking for somebody to do a quick redirect to. I'm inside the studio. Inside the studio. Okay, Talman was on the live stream, so let's go and support Talman, and Talman always do a redirect afterwards. So let's go and support Talman. He has been on these streets looking for double H. So if we can go and give him 5 minutes of our time, guys, that will be so nice. I'm going to end so no, mine's is yellow, sis. Mine's is yellow. Yellow. Thank you, my sister JD. But the only thing, guys, that turned that one into yellow. That art into yellow. So from my sister Wanga lady's side, as she always says, stay safe, keep winning, be blessed, and have a nice time. Bye from my sister Wanga lady's side, guys.